on the Mike Coast beat. You feel me? Listen, we back season 4. Closed them up, and though it's some real ones in the building, believe that. It's KTONE and SQUIZZY, you gon' believe that. And this is real rap on the Mike Coast. Season 4 about to be lit. Nothing close to season 3, cause I'ma win every time. SQUIZZY Taylor, I'm about to rap every line that I mean. And I mean that for real. Yeah, and I'm on that for real. But I promise I don't kill. But if you step wrong, then I promise I will cheat.
You know the deal. I said, you know the deal. You know it's real. They call me Toner. And I'm on you. Season 4, DOS, and we back. It's me, SQUIZZY Taylor. You know that. I got my water in my cup. That's all I drink. You know what's up. I appreciate y'all, the Gold Boys. Look at my hat. We on, boy. Get busy living. Headquarters. Call your mama. Text your daughter. Tell her Toner's on and SQUIZZY's on. The AHRR Network, we home. All season long. When we on, go to that video and we gone. Yeah.
It's season 4.
It's season 4.
Hey, it's season 4.
It's season 4.
It's season 4.
You are.
And I ain't never felt like this before. Heartbreak so deep. Heart broke so deep it broke into a melody like this. My heart is breaking. My heart is aching. I'm not a runner, not a track star. I won't run away when it gets hard. It's a dirty game, we all get scarred. If you can't take the pain, don't get involved. You know what I mean, you took it too far. Why you acting like you got a good heart? Watch out for these snakes, don't get pissed off. You might win a race, but not this one. You leave a trail of heartbreak. You know they act like it's cool. I can't seem to shake all the demons in you. You let this bridge burn when I trusted in you. You a fool. It's gonna be trouble for the next. I'm just trying to deal with all the troubles from my ex. Late night calls, hit him with the double text. I know he out here creeping cause he leaving me on red or on bugging. Damn, this nigga fucking on my head. It's a feeling that he give me when he fought me like he mad. Know I need to leave him alone, but I can't. Think he got me whipped, I'm in love with the sex. And I ain't no track star, I don't feel like running. He treat me like a dog, but he keep me coming. Yeah, he broke my heart, I'm still bleeding from it. That nigga ain't shit, I should've seen it coming. I'ma be fine as soon as I don't gotta think of him at night. These niggas take advantage, I'm a little too nice. Friends say he the man, y'all a little too hype. Karma gon' be a bitch, he ain't treating people right. Not a runner, not a track star. I won't run away when it gets hard. It's a dirty game, we all get scarred. If you can't take the pain, don't get involved. You know what I mean, you took it too far. Why you acting like you got a good heart? Watch out for these snakes, don't get pissed off. You might win a race, but not this one. You leave a trail of heartbreak. You know they act like it's cool. I can't seem to shake all the demons in you. You let this bridge burn when I trusted in you. You a fool.
We can get there. We get there.
Talk about the vaccine. How you feel?
I feel amazing, bro. I feel like I felt just risking that, I would say, if that's the right way to put it. You feel me?
So you don't feel like you risking anymore?
No, you know, I feel like I'm, what is the word I'm looking for? Not step up Colorado, help me. I'm powering the comeback. I'm powering the comeback. That's what I feel, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel? How's the unvaccinated world feeling right
now? Who says I'm unvaccinated?
Oh, you changed your mind.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you're undecided. You're not. It's not for the public to even know.
That's private information.
Okay. Fair.
You feel me?
Fair. You have a big platform, but I understand if that is private information.
You know.
I get it. Hey, if it ain't for everybody, it ain't for everybody. That's
but
fine.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Feel healthy.
Healthy.
Nice.
Wealthy.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
real quick, big shout out to our sponsors, man.
Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to the Gold Boys, 5535 West Colfax, man. Go shop with them. They got some of the dopest clothes in the city. They got the Gold Lab Studio, man. They got dope CBD products, dope hemp products. Shit, they got a bar. They got everything in there. A skate ramp. It's a compound, man. Go shop with them. Go rock with them. Really good people. Shout out to the Gold Boys. Also, shout out to GBL headquarters, now located in the 5 Points.
Yeah.
They got everything in there, man. If you need studio time, please visit them. If you need a photo shoot, please visit them. If you need a tattoo, please visit them. If you need clothing, they still do clothes? If you need clothes, please go visit them. If you need just, what is that called, rental space to do yoga or whatever you have in mind, please go visit them.
Photo shoots, video shoots, all that.
Yeah,
all
everything.
That.
Now located in the 5 Points Plaza. Shout out to them. Yeah. And shout out to our network for making this possible and giving us a voice to be heard, and for the black people to have somewhere our own media and our own voice to be heard and get our ideas across.
Definitely. And artists, don't forget, we only gonna do a couple tonight because this is the first episode back. So you know we have a lot of dialogue to talk about, and we have some dope guests. So we didn't really want to flood you with the music tonight.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you can submit from here on out. Digital Online Showcase at Gmail. Submit your tracks.
Yeah.
If it's a single that you pushing, if it's just an album, a record you just made, and you want to, you know, get the feedback on it.
Yeah.
Submit your record, man. $10 for your song, $20 for your video. We can do your video as well.
Yeah.
And
we can get it popping.
That's what it is.
You dig. Okay. In the building this evening, we have two pioneers. Two Colorado pioneers, two staples in our community, two staples in a lot of communities.
Definitely.
If you want to do anything involving entertainment in the state of Colorado, these are two gentlemen that you have to know.
Definitely.
You know? When they talk about the, what do they be saying, the people that ain't popping?
The jigless?
No, when they say if you're not popular, there's that community. Forget it. I'm messing up my speech.
Yeah.
Anyway, two of the pioneers been doing this both for over 25 years. Yeah. Over 25 years, legendary. Give a warm welcome to Francois and Kevin Kain.
Yeah. We made it. We somebody.
Yes.
We made it.
Yes.
I don't think we have enough words
I didn't know
in the intro to bring them on
No, I got
properly
it.
how we want.
Yeah.
I got it. What do you call niggas that ain't worth talking about? What do you say about, what do you call them niggas?
No,
That's where
worth
it's going, right?
Yeah, definitely worth talking about, man.
First and foremost, congratulations on season 4, y'all.
Oh, thank you.
That's
big,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Niggas still ain't learned how to rap yet, but you know we on something.
Who ain't?
Okay. That's where we're going. That's where we're
That's what
starting.
That's where
I
we started.
understand it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Nah, y'all held us down during quarantine, man. I used to watch y'all all the time,
for
man.
real.
You know,
Thank
learn
you.
about new music and
Yeah.
laugh.
We appreciate it, man. You know, we try to do our part in the community, you know, to impress people like you guys and, you know, hopefully get these artists on big enough platforms to, you know, get shows and do all the great things that you guys do for the community. So it's a pleasure to have y'all. If y'all don't mind, since y'all are friends of the show and y'all have watched, we always like to lead with the music, okay? Because we're all here because of the music. We all do what we do because of the music. So if y'all don't mind, we just need y'all's help and y'all's honest feedback on a couple of records. We're gonna keep it short. Give us y'all's honest feedback. We're gonna go from there, and then we're gonna open up and have a dialogue. Is that cool?
Do it. Let's do it.
Let's get it. KTONE, what we doing, my boy?
Excited.
So we're gonna start. We're starting off right now. The first song, we just came off the core DJ retreat.
Okay.
Big shout to DJ Shay Money. She a
Yeah.
core DJ with us.
Okay.
She got a new record. It's gonna be crazy. This song gonna go up. I already know it's gonna go up.
Okay.
Featuring Beat King, who's cracking right now.
Okay.
It's called What's Up, Shay?
What's up, Shay?
What's up, Shay?
Hey,
If
let's
you
do it.
If you fool with Shay, DJ Shay Money, tag her right now. And turn us up in the comments, share it. You could give your feedback, all that, right now. DJ Shay Money, Beat King. What's up, Shay?
Speed it up.
Yeah.
Stun on the beat, that's a cheat code.
If I fuck up, press spacebar. Yeah. Hold up. What's up, Shay? Make these niggas pay. Head down, ass up. Pop that pussy in their face. Club guard, beat the pussy up. I'ma catch a case. Throw it back on your homegirl. Make that bitch gay. Tattoos in her face. She a hood bitch. Got a pistol in the club. She a hood bitch. She a fool on that pole. She a hood bitch. She a whoop four hoe. She a hood bitch.
Why your face so ugly?
Put your head down. Club guard, still a club body. Stop, throw this bread down. Bounce that ass like hydraulic. She going bed now. Beat that pussy up from the back, make that bitch lay down. Ooh, she just popped the perk. I'm scared now. All that shit I was talking, I forgot what I said now. She done powered up, stroke the eye leaking on the bed now. Shoot your ass up, I just wanna see your head down. Make her give me top in the drop, make that fat pussy pop off a perk. She gon' squirt, fuck that bitch like a op. Get that twat, that's off top. Give a guap, I think not. Tryna plot on my knots. Don't get shot. What's up? What's up? What's up, Shay? Make these niggas pay. Head down, ass up, pop that pussy in their face. Club guard, beat the pussy up. I'ma catch a case, throw it back on your homegirl. Make that bitch gay. Tattoos in her face, she a hood bitch. Got a pistol in the club, she a hood bitch. She a fool on that pole, she a hood bitch. She a whoop four hoe, she a hood bitch. Hold up.
Club guard and this old bitches on the floor. Club guard and this old bitches on the floor. Club guard and this old bitches on the floor. Club guard and this old bitches on the floor. Hold up, bitch. Hold up, whore. Hold up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Hold up, bitch. Hold up, whore.
that's
I love it.
that's DJ Shay Money featuring Beat King.
Yeah.
What's up, Shay?
Yeah. Okay.
A little aggressive.
Francois.
A little aggressive.
Francois, we're gonna start with you.
I mean, it was a little aggressive off the bat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna go up in the club. You know what I'm saying? I think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's just where we at these days. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that, Francois? You guys were at the same. I remember
No.
the song
I ain't
from
gonna
your
I ain't taking away with it. I ain't taking away with it. See, I know you was gonna go down that route.
Okay.
Remember your time. No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
The vulgarness is not new. You guys grew up on, hey, we want some pussy, and all type of records that were
Yeah,
just
but it's a little different. But like
disgusting.
how you just talking about
disgusting.
old girl was a little bit like, you know, it was like a little aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I love the record. I mean,
Okay.
if you in the club and you drunk, you be rocking with it. But I'm just saying, it was a little aggressive.
Okay. Kevin, what you think?
I mean, as somebody that has yet to disagree with Kevin Samuels, I don't have a single problem with the raunchiness of the song. In reality, this has always taken place. You know, you can go back to the 70s and there's some raunchy shit back then. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So music is
That's real
always
life.
embedded what people actually think, feel, and want to say. I think the shit's up. I think at this point it's just a matter of how many people get to hear it. I think it's nice. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
So
it's
you
gonna
could.
go up.
It'll definitely
go
work in
up.
the club.
It's
In the
gonna go
club,
up.
it'll definitely
Smash
work.
club.
If it catches on, it might stick around for a minute.
Yeah.
It's got a chance.
Okay. It's pretty wild. You can reference the times that were going on. I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
What's what?
I was gonna. No, you just made a reference. Like I remember back in the '70s, you could. I'm like, whoa.
Well,
But it caught me off guard. But I understand.
I didn't say back
Here
in the
we
70s.
go.
I said
Here
you
we
can
go.
look back at the 70s.
Oh, I thought you said I remember back in the '70s.
No.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, that's not what I said.
Um,
okay, I did it.
Shout out DJ Shay. Shay
DJ Shay Money.
Shay Money, Beat King. That one's called What's Up Shay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's strictly club music, man. I don't think it's nothing else.
Yeah.
Don't put it in no other category. It's only for the club.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like
Especially
the
a strip club.
yeah.
It'll go in a strip club. Easy.
I like it.
And if your name is Shay, you gonna turn
You
up.
gonna turn up. That's
And I can see it going crazy on TikTok. What's up, Shay? What, you know what I mean?
Easy.
I can
Easy.
see it.
Yeah.
So big shout out to DJ Shay Money, man. You got you one.
I was
Great
literally-
timing
Yeah. I was thinking about how dope it'd be. She could start her set with that every time.
every time.
Ooh, that's hard.
Every time.
Shout out to her. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's she out of? Atlanta? Houston?
Shay is in St. Louis right now.
Oh, St. Louis.
Big,
Okay.
Big shout out to K Epps. That's K Epps' wife too.
Oh, okay.
and
Nice.
for a DJ, yeah. So,
Nice. Okay.
You feel
Dope.
me?
Let's keep it lit. What you got?
So we got one coming from the Bay Area.
Okay.
This one is called, his name is Miller.
Okay.
Ice Cold Shuffle.
How you spell it?
M-I-L-L-A.
Ice cold
Ice
what?
Cold Shuffle.
Ice Cold Shuffle.
All right. There's gonna be some player.
Ice Cold
That's some
Shuffle.
KTONE music. Come on.
Ice cold. I'm smooth on you bitch ass niggas. I'm cool on you bitch ass niggas. I'ma shuffle, I'ma move my pimpin'. Check my pockets and it look like Christmas. All eyes on me, ice cold like shit. It sound like Lee, you shine like Kain. We in this thing, bitch, we out here. You hit the turf, them fiends appear. Turn to my left, turn to my right. Directing traffic, make that bitch stop at the light. Joe Biden stimmy in my backpack. Dark skin baby in my knapsack. Red and black Mozzie go vroom vroom. Gotta hit 100 million for the goons goons. Feeling like the town on a sunny ass day. Okay. Sorry you don't do it like we do it in the Bay. Okay. Turn to my left, turn to my right. Directing traffic, make that bitch stop at the light. All eyes on me, ice cold like shit. It sound like Lee, you shine like Kain. We in this thing, bitch, we out here. You hit the turf, them fiends appear. Turn to my left, turn to my right. Directing traffic, make that bitch stop at the light.
How's it?
Miller.
Miller, that is called Ice Cold Shuffle. Miller, Ice Cold Shuffle. KTONE, what you think, man?
Man, I'm rocking with that, man.
Yeah?
I think it was real player. I think I love the vibe. I love the vibe for the summer and for the time right now. I think it's just a fun record. I think a lot of people can get into it. I think you can play that for any generation. You can play that for your grandma, your kids. You know what I'm saying? I can see people at parties and barbecues and doing the. I don't even know how the shuffle go, but however it go, I can see people doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. I rock with that. I like that.
Okay. Kevin, what you think? I think
I can appreciate the artistry in combining some music and you know, as far as the chorus is concerned, with the music, it definitely coincides. The beat definitely has a shuffle vibe. I don't know that I liked shuffle popping up every other bar like that. I didn't like that about it. I think it kind of ages the track to me. But it is feel good. I don't know if I let my grandma listen to, when the Fiends come out.
Well, you know, clean version.
Yeah, she don't know what Fiends are anyway. So, but I can say that it's not for me, but I can appreciate that man's artistry in the creation of that track. He worked hard on that. That's definitely not no lazy shit. And I think in the Bay it'll go. I think in the Bay it'll go for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Swab, what you think?
I mean, anytime you hear a sample like that, you're like, okay, where he going with it? Because, it's a big sample.
What's the sample?
Hustle?
Oh, okay. Hustle what?
I don't know who did
Okay,
it.
it's just, do the hustle. Okay.
Yeah. But when it dropped in, he flipped it. It was a good record. I like it.
You like it? Okay.
Would it go up in the club for you?
For me?
Yeah.
I don't
Would you
think
try
so.
it?
No, he wouldn't.
I don't think so.
No, he wouldn't try that at all.
I don't think so. I don't think I could get it off for.
He would need to see it win first.
Yeah, I think it's a song that has to. I don't think it's. I don't know. I got a question, and this will tell me: did the cha-cha slide start in the club? Did those type of did line dances start in the club and work their way out?
Not necessarily. That was kind of a bar.
Or it kind of works.
That's kind of a outside
the
club thing,
Yeah.
and it works its way into the club.
That's what I think of the. It has to work outside to get in the club to do that. I think. I don't know.
I mean, they probably had to do a dance, saying to it or something like that. Cha-cha slide, they do that
Like
shit.
the dance will have to take off, then you add it to the club. I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. KTONE, would you play in the club? Or you think?
I would play it. I would definitely try it.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
I'd at least give it a try. But I think you could do something. Kind of depends on what you playing, what you mixing with.
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would try it though, for sure.
Good
I want to
record.
try it.
It's a good record, though.
It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay. What we got?
So we have an artist right now called Dirty Laundry. This one is called, I think he's from Arizona.
Okay.
This one is called Flocka 1362.
Flocka.
Dirty Laundry.
1362.
Flocka 1362.
I hope
I don't
this
know what
song
it
tells me.
means.
It's going to tell us. The song going to tell us.
Also, update, Nuggets 42, Phoenix 52 halftime.
Third quarter. Beginning of the third.
Beginning of the third.
Yeah.
That's the score, though. Let's go.
I just need some fresh air. I can't help it that these bitches like to stare. Got me feeling bad cause I'm tryna have fun. Got my back against the wall right here with this one. We've been fighting since that red light. I've been sipping walk, hey, I've been sipping Sprite. I was just about to run me on some noting we inside. While you ain't, I'm in my limelight. She say, nah, you can't do that with your plug. You ain't tell me she a bitch you used to fuck. You got me inside of this party looking dumb. Don't get me started about that bitch up in the club. That's a dub. I don't love these bitches, don't trust these bitches. I ain't even had no fun with these bitches, I'm tired of that. I don't even know I'm talking about that shit, can't see I'm tired of that. I've been on your side since the start, I've been there, right back. Never really noticed cause you always fucking fight back. I wish I could make your ass see my fucking vision, girl. I ain't just bring it to the block for a visit, girl. I was on influence, ready for war cause you did that. You say you with that, say you heard from blase, ho. I got codeine mollies in the moon roof too. I got manholes and they brown like you. Should I rather just show you the truth? I'd rather show you the truth. I can't help it that these bitches like to stare. Got me feeling bad cause I'm tryna have fun. Got my back against the wall right here with this one. Red light.
Laundry, Dirty Laundry, Flocka 1362. Kevin, what do you think about that one?
I think it's 3 years too late. I think it's dated. It's I think they shooting for that whole give me a beat like Drake and then I'm gonna sing like this like Sway Lee and then I'm gonna do this and then the lyrics is gonna be basic and I'm so tired of oh my bitch hurt me, I might kill myself, oh my bitch hurt me, how could you embarrass me like this? Like that whole energy and that section of the genre, it's burnt.
You've heard
in
it
my
all.
opinion. I've heard it all. There's nothing you can tell me again about how the bitch did you bad. You can't tell me anymore. We all have been there. Fuck is we crying about it for? There's too many bitches in the sea to be crying about a bitch on the track. In my opinion, today, unless we talking about your wife, your main, something serious, and there's a story. I didn't hear any story. I just heard, how'd you embarrass me like that? Like that just, it was, and it's not that it was bad. It's just, to me, I'm not impressed because I feel like it's dated. It's almost like this person, this artist, and there's potential growth for him because I didn't hear anything bad on the actual track, but I do feel like he's a fan of this section of the genre, and therefore he wants to create within this section of the genre, and that door is kind of closing. It's kind of burnt up.
Francois.
Sorry.
I don't know. It didn't do too much for me, man. It was all right, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like groundbreaking or exciting. I didn't really hear it in any situation. It was cool though.
Okay.
But not my cup of tea.
Kevin? KTONE?
Hard critics, man.
Yeah, that's what
hard
we're here for.
Did we say
No,
Yeah.
no, that was good. For me, I like the record.
Okay.
I like the beat. I mean, I think it was real vibey. I could hear it on the playlist for sure. I ride to it. I mean, it's trendy, but I think that's like Kevin said. I mean, I think that's kind of some of the music that's coming, some of the sound right now.
Even the underwater thing that Drake does on 94% of his songs that his people do. It's like that underwater sound, like I'm trapped in my motherfucking cocoon because I'm feeling some kind of way. The sound that like whatever that is, that shit is kind of burnt to me.
Yeah, I feel you. I personally like the record though. I liked it.
All right.
My opinion. Your opinion. What you think?
The disrespect to Drake, first and foremost, is astonishing, and let's cut that right now.
Not tolerating that.
We're not gonna do that. But I'm in the middle on the record. When it came on, I'm like, okay, caught my attention. And the longer the record lasted, the more I'm like, all right, I don't know. So it definitely, I liked the melody and the beat, unlike Kevin and Francois. But I did like the melody and the beat. What he was talking about, all the youngins are sad, and that's their generation.
True.
So that's what they want. That's what's going on. And like I had an earlier conversation with Tux earlier, and he was like, bro, you don't like the music because people are really talking about real stuff no more. I mean, they're talking about real stuff now. So that's really what a lot of people are going through is breakups, and girls have taken this step up where they kind of running shit, so they're the ones doing these niggas bad.
I think that
you feel what I'm saying? So this is what these young niggas are going through. This is their life.
But this is what we've all gone through. There's nothing that the young boys is going through that we didn't go through.
True, but they get to talk about it because they're going through it now. Just because we already went through it doesn't mean they have went through it.
They get the opportunity to talk about it too. Yeah. But I feel like when we used to talk about it, there was OGs and other niggas behind us that would smack us in the back of the head and tell us, what the fuck are you talking about?
True, but I think the difference. But I think the difference is, and he said it on here. They come in a generation where they're in their feelings and they're high. He was off the walk in the song, like he's floating while he in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? This is how the music sounds. This is how it feels. For real. I don't think
the song was bad. I just think that
I don't think it was bad either.
I just think that that portion of the genre is burnt.
Yeah.
I think it's tapped out. I don't think it's going to find success because it's not creative. I don't think the track was bad. I don't think what he said was bad. It was all basic.
I definitely disagree because if you turn on the radio, do you think it's creative music on the radio right now?
A little bit. Yeah, I think there's some.
So.
I think there's some.
I think it's a formula now to be top 40, unless you get a TikTok hit.
I agree.
But
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But I think it's always been that way too.
But I think that formula right now is sad ass music.
I hope not. That shit's
it
weird.
Is. Name a top 40 record that's fun.
Weenie. That shit is weenie.
Name a record on radio or something that's up tempo and happy.
It hasn't been in a while.
It hasn't been in a long time. This is the formula that
like either one of y'all listen to the radio anyway.
I still know what's going on.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, then tell me.
The radio's a reflection of what mainstream America wants to hear.
True, but is anybody in this room mainstream America?
I am.
No, Squizzy Taylor, you are
okay.
not.
Thought I was.
I thought I was.
Anyway, but yeah, shout out to him. The one thing I do want to add, why is that song titled that?
What was the title?
I don't know.
Flocka 1362.
He was floating on the walk.
True. That might be his hood or something. It could be a hood.
What comments we got?
I'm struggling to get in there, bro.
You're in there.
I know, but I can't see the. Okay, I can't see. Every time I go in, I can't see that song.
Can't scroll on it.
KTONE got. I thought it was good. I like it. I got question marks. Somebody's laughing at Kevin saying too many bitches in the sea. I got a firebolt. I got a shout out to AZ. Hey, we here. Shout out John Blaze. I see you. Vinny, if you would like to send some money, if you would like to send a record in, Cash App Squizzy Taylor and send the record to digitalonlineshowcase@gmail.com. Shout out Rachel Bailey. Yeah.
Okay.
Having our feedback.
All right.
Can we mention real quick, talk about Rachel Bailey. Congratulations, Juneteenth.
Yes, Juneteenth. She's on the bill with 112.
Oh, nice.
Levitt Pavilion. Shout out to Norm.
Yes.
Y'all go get your tickets for that Juneteenth.
Yeah,
go support that show.
Definitely.
Yes, that'll be a good one too. That'll be a good one. I love 112. I grew up on 112. That's my time.
Yeah. Well, that was.
Yeah, 112.
They just announced DJ Jazzy Jeff too.
Oh,
for Saturday.
I think I'm on that.
Yeah.
I think so.
You're on a different block.
Nah, I'm before.
All right.
I'm
at the small stage.
No, I think I go on before Jazzy Jeff.
You got a block too, though.
Yeah, I do have a block.
I got a block.
That's not locked in.
Talk about your block.
Because it's not locked in yet. Okay. Can we finish it?
Okay.
But anyway, let's keep it going.
Well, that's a good segue. Shout out Rachel Bailey.
Yeah.
She is featured on this next one.
Okay. Yo.
It's A-Meezy.
Okay.
Featuring Rachel Bailey.
Okay.
And Sydney Battle.
I like this record.
Sydney Battle.
I haven't heard it yet.
Produced by Mike Coates.
Okay.
It's called Zodiac.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
She just came in here to catch a vibe. Now she on my line, I'm not surprised. Asking what's my zodiac sign. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking vibe.
I told him, bitch, I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. That's my zodiac sign.
Came into this bitch, I'm on a mission too. Yeah. If she here with me, then she ain't missing you. Yeah. If she play it right, she might be dinner too. Told me I'm a vibe and that just isn't you. We know it ain't on you. It gotta be in you, nigga. Pause. Conversations. She wanna continue, she in awe, but it's mutual. I can't even blame her. Now she coming when I'm coming. That's a favor for a favor. Yeah. She just came in here to catch a vibe. Now she on my line, I'm not surprised. Asking what's my zodiac sign. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking vibe.
I told him, bitch, I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. That's my zodiac sign. Left you for a minute, now I'm back again. You should my back, I'm on the track again. Yes, I'm moving fast, already best again. I'ma fucking catch you, better ask your friends. I'm a fucking vibe, a fucking vibe. I could do some things to make you feel alive. Have you acting crazy when I hit it right? Maybe you gon' bet me by the end of the night.
Hey, facts. It was just the energy for me. I ain't worried about your word, that's what I see. You can't waste my time, it isn't free. Not at all. Our conversation ain't the only thing that's getting deep in her. All that freak in her. Had to leave with her. You ain't in a league, nigga. Facts. Yeah. What's understood don't need to be explained. Once you round this vibe, you'll never be the same. She just came in here to catch a vibe. Now she on my line, I'm not surprised. Asking what's my zodiac sign. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe.
I told him, bitch, I'm a vibe. I'm a motherfucking vibe. That's my zodiac sign. That's my zodiac sign. That's my zodiac sign. That's my zodiac sign. That's my zodiac. That's my zodiac. That's my zodiac sign.
I'm a motherfucking vibe. That's my zodiac sign. A-Meezy featuring Rachel Bailey and Sydney Battle. Shout out to them. Produced by Mike Coates.
Yeah.
All right. Who ain't started with, I started with everybody, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
Francois, what you think?
I like that record. I like it. It was good. Nice little swang to it. Current.
I think it said swang.
Swang. I swear, y'all just set it up for me. Y'all just set it up. They say, swang. Did you like that? You fuck with that?
Yeah,
you rock with
I
that?
fuck with it heavy. I like
Where,
that.
in your opinion, where you think that song, where does that song live? Is that song in the whip? Is that song in the club? Is that song, where do you think, is it playlist?
I think that's like one of them songs them girls gonna sing all the time. Like you don't see that quotes.
Yeah.
I can see that as a caption.
Yeah.
But
No,
I
for
mean,
sure.
It's a good record, man. It's a really good record. It's a good summer record.
Oh, yeah. Feels good. Kevin, what you think?
I think A-Meezy is extremely talented. I think Rachel Bailey is beyond extremely talented. Watching her maturation has been like almost a pleasure. She's forced niggas to be a fan. She's forced people into paying attention to her. It just, even with her musicality, her tone, just watching the different ways she can manipulate her voice. I'm fucking with Rachel Bailey heavy. Nice. I think the track is solid as fuck. Anytime, because I'd like to pay attention to the lyrics. I like to pay attention to the things that matter within the song. I thought it was great, man. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I thought it was solid as fuck. Coates is a fantastic producer. I think he did a great job.
Awesome.
Easy.
KTONE, you want to add something?
Yeah. I like that one, man. I don't think Coates ain't been missing.
Ooh, not
Coates
at all.
ain't been missing.
On a roll.
For like 9 years.
It's weird.
That
Yeah.
production,
Weird.
that production grabbed me
Weird.
first when them drums hit. But A-Meezy, man, A-Meezy ain't been missing either, man. I like his bar game. His bars get better every time. I actually, when I listen to A-Meezy, I want to hear what slick lines he gonna say.
Yeah, it's always something.
Yeah, he gonna say
always
something
something.
slick. I'll just be waiting for it. I love Rachel's voice and the new chick, man. I'm not too familiar
Sydney
with
Battle.
Sydney Battle, man. But
She's super dope.
Yeah.
I've seen her. I haven't heard her on the record, but I've seen her live.
Okay.
She has an amazing voice.
Yeah.
I've only seen her like with the drum, like with the band.
Yeah.
She's super dope.
Yeah.
Super dope.
I liked it though, man. I think it's a solid record. I really want to see the video.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a video yet, but I definitely want to see the video for
I
that.
want to be in the video. Shit. Motherfucking vibe too. Shit.
What
Fuck
you think?
Nah, I
Show
like
feedback,
it.
Squizzy.
I've been giving feedback while y'all trying to act like I ain't been giving feedback this whole time. I like it. I'm interested to see where it lives. That's why I was wondering what y'all thought. Okay. Because I really like the record and I think it's dope. I just don't know where it lives. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, where does it belong? Like,
yeah, 6 on the album, and you
like it's just
in the car.
Yeah, like it's a vibe.
It.
Like it's a vibe, but I'm just like, okay,
enjoy it.
I really like this
it's
song.
It's a quotable song. It's like a quotable song. So you gonna, like I said, you're gonna see it in like a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You definitely see it. You know, people getting. I don't know what it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna buy. Somebody gonna use that. You know.
Yeah, but I definitely like it. Sounds good. Sounds good. I like y'all all have said. I really don't have nothing bad to say. That's just what was in my mind. Like, damn, this song is hard, but where is this getting played? Where is this for the whip? Is this when you kind of slow the club down? Is it just on the playlist? Like, where does it? You know what I'm saying? How do you support this song?
I definitely think it goes on the playlist.
I mean, I think when it comes out, people are gonna decide where it goes. It's like one of those you kind of have to let it kind of rise to the top a little bit, and then people let you know where it's gonna live.
Okay. Let's see some of the, see some feedback, man. Hold on. Some feedback. Fire emojis.
Okay.
It's a vibe.
She said Taco Tuesday.
Oh, Taco Tuesday. That's where that resides.
You feel me?
At KTONE.
No, that's right.
Yeah, all that. I just need the clean version.
Yeah.
Give me the clean version. But yeah, I think that's a go.
They said the video is shot. It will drop next week.
Okay.
Dope.
That's nice. Well,
yeah.
shout out to them. Keep going.
Yeah.
Perfect time for the summer.
Definitely.
Let's get it going. I like it.
Last one is a video.
All right.
Straight to the video. She been going crazy all over.
What we got?
Brand new one from Nay Renee. It's called So Real.
Ooh.
Nay Renee, So Real video right now, Digital Online Showcase.
You feel me?
Let's go to these.
It was a Sunday, fun day, drinking on mimosas. I was looking fine, I put my drink up on the coaster. Seen him walking by and then he started to approach us. Then he got my number and we started getting closer. Month 1, it was all games and fun. But month 2 got a little more rough. 3 and 4, we bounce right back. Never thought a nigga made me feel like that. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. Seems like forever since we ass got together. No, we seen a storm, but we been through stormy weather. Said you stay down, yeah, I thought we last forever. Yeah, I thought we last forever. It don't make it better that we both hella cocky. When we go rocky, my people just stop it. They say we toxic, but that's not an option. When we together, they know that we poppin'. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. No time to slow down, babe, we can speed up. Straight to the islands to keep my feet up. I like the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Might hit the city, shut the whole club down. Cause with you, I ain't got no worry in the world. All these bitches mad, I got a title as your girl. Cause I've been working, I put the work in. So he go out and that little boy, he buy me Birkin. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. They say what you love will make you kill. Well, how I'm feeling feels so real. What you love make you kill. How I'm feeling feels so real. What you love make you kill. How I'm feeling feels so real.
I don't like how niggas be talking to each other and shit. Oh my gosh.
Bro, what is going on here?
It's the Japanese whiskey.
We back on.
Got struggle.
Nay Renee.
So real. You feel me?
Our jig up.
Hard.
But we on. Super hard. I mean, I don't think I need to get my feedback, but
yeah. Nah, it's a hard record. What y'all think?
That was easily the most enjoyable track y'all played tonight.
You know, I mean,
like I can't say enough about how much Nay has surprised me too. Like she's taking this shit so serious. It's obvious. She's been working on it and she's gotten better consistently with every single thing she's put out. And anybody that would deny that is a liar or a hater or some other shit. Nay is building, she's growing, she's winning, and that was amazing.
She's a superstar. She's
Straight
a
up.
star.
And I know so many people want to say it was just okay. I know so many people want to say it, but you can't lie to yourself about that one. You can, not that one, yo.
Yeah.
That was easy. That was easily lovable.
Yeah.
Lovable.
No, for real. Like,
Swah.
Now, I mean, first and foremost, I want to shout Squirt Diesel, man. Like, I'm just real proud that, you know, when you see somebody grind that hard and then give back to the city. And then Nay is just like, I like her because she don't sound like everybody else. All the other girls out there right now, like, I feel like she in her own lane. So, and then, you know, the visuals are matching it, the records are matching it. So it's like, now it's like, all right, where are you going to go with this? I'm excited for the ride she's about to go on. So.
Yeah, me too.
No, but that record right there, that record right there was nice.
And she going on the ride.
Yeah.
She going on the ride for sure.
Yeah, she's,
like
she's in her own lane.
That one was easy. That was like, why are we playing this here? Why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
That's
I say
easy.
it every time, man. I really think Nay is a superstar, and she's gonna be that one that really puts. I hate to say that because we're already on, but she's gonna be that mainstream big ass artist
She's
from
got
Colorado.
the opportunity for sure.
Because she has the personality, she has the story, she has the look, she has the music, she has everything she needs to be that artist, you know. And I'm so proud of her, and I think she's gonna be the one.
Yeah. You should have seen. She was just came from Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
for
yeah. I
DJ
seen
retreat.
them videos.
One of the clubs we was at, day party. The DJ played the record. I don't even know this DJ. Never even seen him.
Yeah.
Played the record, and I think he was like, "Nigga, who? She from where? Who is it?" But
Yeah.
played it.
What?
Brought it back. Bam, bam, bam. Nigga, played some other records and played it again and called and said, "Hey, neighbor, you in the building? Come up here." And made her perform.
Damn.
At the, like, nah, she hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Like, she was getting a lot of love in
She
Atlanta.
don't sound like everybody that's out right now.
And
Like,
she's not trying to. That's the best part. Like, she's not trying to fit into somebody else's mold. She's just doing what she wants to do and growing within herself. It's dope. It's fun for me to watch. I like watching that.
Yeah.
Blessings, blessings, blessings.
Definitely.
Well, thank y'all for going on that journey with us and riding with us as we critique some records that we've came across and stumbled upon lately. Yeah. But let's talk about Kain and Francois. Let's dive into
here we go.
To the legacy of Mr. Kain and Francois.
You got to do all the talking.
Sponsored by Japanese whiskey, which I was put on by Kain and Jay-Z, Sean Carter. So, let's start from. I know it's been a long fucking time, but let's start from the beginning a little bit. How did 3 Deep begin?
I mean, it was kind of just by accident in a sense. It was like out of necessity. 3 Deep started in Boulder, Colorado at CU.
Okay.
And it just, I don't know if you know anything about CU.
Yes, I do know a little bit about Boulder, Colorado.
Thank you. No, it was just, we minorities up there, so we all kind of stuck together. There was a DJ crew up there by a bunch of people, John Lee, Whitney Lanier, Damon Higgins, and Marcus Johnson, and Deshaun Campbell. And there was
This was during the time, what's the quarterback?
Cordell
Stewart was there? Is this around that time?
Yeah,
So right after the championship?
Nah, they didn't win a championship. They just Miracle at Michigan. And,
okay.
I mean, it was after the championship, but it was like a different era.
Okay.
So, but no, it was just a DJ crew that just kind of evolved and just did a lot of parties, and then it grew so big. It went to Tulagi's, it went to warehouses, and Boulder at that time became like the hip hop mecca because the Fox Theater was up there.
Don't use Mecca without bringing up Mecca.
And then there was Mecca nightclub. In Boulder, that was like all ages, no alcohol, madness. Like it was madness. Yeah. So it was like CSU come down, Greeley would come down, and it didn't close. So it was just like everybody come. Denver would come up there. Nice. So it just grew, and as we got older, some people went and did other things, and I kind of ran off with it. Myself and Alvin LeCabe.
Shout out Alvin.
Yeah, man.
Shout out my man Alvin.
We slowly moved from Boulder down to Denver, and at that time we had gotten really big into the concert scene at the Fox Theater. promoting concerts up there.
House of Blues. Yeah.
Well, then we moved down to Denver and started working at House of Blues, and we met Kevin. And
so how did Kevin Kain Promotions begin? Like, what? Tell us like how he just did about Kevin Kain.
So I was at Grambling. I played in a couple football games. Some teammates asked me to throw a party with them, so I threw it, and a bunch of people showed up.
Thank God.
Yeah. We thought it was going to be a couple hundred. It was a couple thousand. So the cops ended up kicking us out of that shit and telling us to find something else. So we would go from like convention centers to halls to hotels, all that, the typical story back then. And then we found a racist Mason who thought we wouldn't be able to bust a grape with his bar, and we leased it, and we started making money. And I think I was still 18. I was probably 2 weeks before I turned 19.
Nice.
Continued that, opened a second club, stayed long enough to get a couple of good degrees, came back to Denver, and my goal was to be out the club shit. I had some whole other shit planned, and that got put on hold after 9/11. So I ended up meeting Francois and Alvin, but I went to high school with Alvin. Alvin's a couple years older than me, but I went to high school with Alvin. So I approached Alvin with, hey, listen, I do this shit too, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get with me or get down, nigga, what's happening? Like I was talking, I think I might have brought like my portfolio of flyers or some shit to show the nigga. Like, no bullshit. That's what I mean. Thing is, when you come in somebody's city, you should, if you gonna talk to the people that they say are at the top or that are doing shit, approach them with respect. Tell them what you can do. Like, otherwise, fuck, they need to talk to you for it. So I brought my portfolio to the club. And Alvin treated me like my name was Stanley, nigga, like, or Trisha, one of the two, like a bitch or a bitch ass nigga, one of the two. So I was like, okay, nigga, all right. I didn't say nothing else to him. About 6 weeks later, about 6 weeks later, I'm doing my thing. Francois doing his thing, and we happened to be in the same house doing that thing, and and they was roommates. So I bumped into him. We had a good conversation.
This is Francois. This is Alvin.
This is Francois.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a good
True
conversation, and from there we started to build together, inclusive of the three of us, me, Francois, and Alvin. So I joined 3D after about 2001.
Yeah. So initially 3D was really 2D.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is that the way the 3D came was actually one of the founding members of 3D, Boulder, got killed in a car accident.
Yeah.
So we always left like the third
assholes,
person as as the 3D. His name was Damon Hagens. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
His brother was actually a good friend of ours. It was Clark Hagens, who played at CSU, went and played for the Steelers.
I know Clark. Yeah.
So it was like that was our guy and stuff, and he kind of started everything. So.
Just former college students that had already kind of been doing it in college and wanted to take it into the serious and make it a business for real.
Nah, it wasn't even that. For us, it was like, at that point, Denver's dope. Denver's always been dope. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, coming, I moved here from somewhere else, and I had this vision of what Denver was. It was like a major city for me, which it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I had this vision of what Denver should be, like a New York, LA. So you just kind of want to emulate what was going on in other cities and bring that here, you know what I'm saying? And Mixmaster Mike, God rest his soul, he was killing Denver, you know what I'm saying?
Was.
So, he taught me a lot of stuff, and the whole, Sean White and Kain, those guys were killing back in the day. So long history of, promoters and DJs that were doing things. So
I remember I brought Mike to Millennium, club I owned in Louisiana. And he told me when I got back to Denver to holler at him, and all the usual shit we say to each other when we bump into each other in other cities, or we working with each other in other cities. And when I got here, he was doing Jimmy's. Remember that, right off of Lee Steele?
He was a monster.
Oh my God, bro! He was like, "Come through." So I came through, and he was the first person I actually talked with about doing work out here in nightlife, and everything he had to say was so valuable and timeless, bro. Like, the motherfucker was so embedded into the game that he knew how to manipulate everybody. The radio station, the owners, he was free with giving it. He had no ego with giving it, but he had every ego in the world if you try to challenge his position in the city. It was amazing to watch, and I wanted to emulate that. I didn't want to be anything less than that, anything less. And I know you feel the same way. If you knew Mixmaster Mike, there's no way you didn't want to be as good as Mike, because he's always so good to talk to, man. There's never been anybody better to do it, ever, in my opinion. So
you remember that KTONE, Mike and
hell yeah, man.
Stuff,
and he was such a he was such a goon with it from time to time too. Like, you try him out, he'll pull the bread out, he'll pull Hennessy out, he'll get everything done, and send you packing. Like, that's in the days when it was a gully kind of thing. Fuck all the there was no internet talk, all that internet talk shit, and people arguing back and forth. This was about, okay, prove it.
Right.
And Mike always won.
Right.
Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to be that? And he was able to reap the rewards of it on top of it. So it wasn't just talk.
Right.
It wasn't just like, I'm going to gas myself till I make it, or I'm going to let people believe this. He was actually getting the venues. He was actually manipulating the radio station.
Right.
And this is when radio was everything.
Right.
Saying this is pre-serious, pre-heavy social media.
Yeah.
This is niggas still backpacks in the rain and the snow.
Yeah.
Anything you want to push, whether it's music, show, club, anything, they was actually moving and working, and this is the king of it, in my opinion. So, man, I'll never forget his contribution to my life and career.
Yeah. Do you think the Denver scene would be different in a sense, or on a different level if he had continued life, if he was still alive?
I mean, he would have been doing what he did best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was pushing nightlife. Just, I think anybody that lived during that era definitely wanted to push the nightlife, from Roger to Cleon.
Oh my God,
to all them guys.
Do you remember all the competition?
I mean, there was a group of promoters back in the day. I mean, that's what everybody was doing, was really pushing nightlife, because I mean, it was hard. It was hard in the '90s, to get into clubs and.
Bro, we was the Chinese food restaurants.
I was about to say, you had to really find a place and built it from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't clubs you go to like now and do it. You had to be creative.
You're kind of stealing my question. My next question was.
My bad.
Slow down. You can use the same. You can use the same example you're about to use if you want. But I was gonna say.
Insert the question.
No, just let me. No. I just wanted to get my question in, and then you can use the same answer. But since you guys started, or either since you started, or I say from the early 2000s when y'all were, not that y'all still not, y'all probably when y'all was pushing. What would you say has been the biggest change in nightlife?
Social media.
Easy answer.
Social media. That's like that. Fuck. I mean, listen, bro. When I tell you, getting a place to throw a party in the early 2000s, late 90s was. I mean, I know there's a shit ton of promoters that'll probably watch this, right? There's a bunch of young boys that are really trying to work hard and get shit done. But what you niggas is doing right now, in the grand scheme of things, is not hard work.
You think so?
Absolutely. I can turn to KTONE right now, and I don't even have to look at him, and I know he gonna bob his head, yes. Bro, we was in the snow from car to car. Bitches knocking, pardon me, ladies, bitches knocking fucking flyers out of our hands, not even wanting to take our flyers, didn't even know who he was. Understand that our interaction was individual to individual, as opposed to a network. The network...
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you want to disagree. So
I want to disagree.
No, I know you want to. But let me lay it down first.
Go ahead, lay it.
So we had to go to these places where they could literally turn to us and tell us to our face, we don't want that ghetto shit. And at the time, that was not considered a racist statement. Today, you say that shit to anybody, and they gonna call you out for that shit. It's a different day because now we have more exposure to the things that people say and do and feel and think. And therefore, if you say that shit to me, I can let my people know it. We'll rally up, and there's an issue for you and your business. That wasn't happening then.
It could've.
No, it didn't, and it wasn't. Back then, the motherfucker tell you, I don't want that ghetto shit in here. What we do, KTONE? Go find the next place. If we can argue, we can say whatever the fuck, we can tell our friends, nobody give a fuck. But now we have access to everybody's information, and that changes the game. On top of the fact that I don't have to print out 5,000 flyers from fucking Nebraska, have them sit overnight. And I don't have to come up with wristbands for this, that, and the other to give them away, sell them on the streets. Da da da. Now everything is done digitally with a push of a button, less work. Everything's done by posting on my page, not giving it to you, less work. Everything is done by, hey, let me find Google DJ, and I can find a DJ who can play the same set as SQUIZZY, Taylor, and KTONE. They might not have all the elements. They may not chop it up. They may not get on the mic. They may not whatever. But now the floodgates are open to easy shit. It's easy. This is easier.
I would disagree.
I would say this too, though. I would say that from then to now, I think people's ear is way more diverse. Like and kudos to you. I've seen you play Latin music in a typical hip hop club, EDM. You play Whitney Houston. You know, just a large variety of music. I hear KTONE play all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think people's ear is a little bit more, you know,
now than it was.
Fluid, yeah.
Okay. But doesn't that go hand in hand, though? Doesn't that go hand in hand with the access to each other?
Let them finish.
We agree.
Shut shit down.
You gotta shut shit down.
No. Social media definitely
makes it easy for me to fuck with what you like because you're gonna put it on your page and I'm gonna hear it from your page.
You hear everything. And now I have access to it.
So now I post it, and then KTONE likes it, and then However, before that access to each other, the things that each other enjoyed and liked, was not available.
I mean, I think the work ethic is more just about getting to the people. There's a different way to get to people now versus back then. So I mean, you know, that's just the difference. And you know, from point A to Z. Like you really had to put an event together back in the day. Now it's like you step into the club and everything's there.
Okay, now. This is where I disagree.
Thinks he's still young, so
no, I come from both.
When he was in the middle, he passed out flyers and he posted.
I feel like I come from both, and I think my age is the internet more than anybody else in this room. I think we are the internet. You know what I'm saying? But I come from both. When we started in college, it was just flyers. Right. There was a little MySpace, like it was there, but it wasn't like how it is now, right? Yeah. So, but I think that the where I disagree is, back then, you didn't have to be popular. You didn't have to be. Listen, let me explain that. If I want to start promoting today, if I want to start promoting and I'm him over there, nobody fucking knows me. I don't give a fuck what he puts on his Instagram and his Facebook and whatever. He's not cool.
True.
He can't reach nobody. But let me finish. Back in the day, if he worked hard enough and got 1,000 flyers and worked hard enough, his event can still be popping.
Absolutely.
You cannot. Yes, it can.
No.
If he worked hard enough, you definitely can. It's easier to start when it's not a popularity contest and promotion.
From my experience, and I know without even having to ask my two similar in age gentlemen.
Do you disagree with what I just said?
You are missing a piece, bro.
What am I missing?
Because the real winners, the guys who won one for real, were all popular.
Yeah, you get there. Wait. Don't change the argument. I'm saying if you were to start, okay, I wake up in the morning, I want to be a promoter.
Yeah.
Starting in 2021 or starting in 2002? I wake up in the morning, I want to be a promoter.
Yeah.
Which do you think is the easier task? With the internet or without the internet?
With the internet, of course.
I would say without.
Okay, so let me fix that for you right now.
Definitely. I would say without.
Every man in the city that KTONE, myself, and Francois could name, that were all competing at the same time between 2001 and 2010 were all popping. Every person that we would name is all pop. We wouldn't even mention people that were not popping. The problem is the people that were popping were the only people popping, so they all wanted to do it. Now, anybody with a certain level of success within any specific space, if your Facebook popping, you popping. If your Instagram popping, you popping. So now you got thousands of you niggas, and none of you can bust a grape. Because nothing
that doesn't
nothing
equate to shit.
I got it for you. I got it for you. You ready?
Okay.
Nothing separates you niggas. Well, not you niggas, because
no, I understand what you're saying. No, speak. You sit the generation. No, I don't need to flowers. Keep going.
But I need to say this though. You sit at the top of your generation, especially within your market. Within your marketplace, you sit at the top of that.
I understand.
KTONE sits at the top of his generation within what he does. We sit at the top of our generation in what we do. We show respect to the person that actually taught us what we learned, which is Mixmaster Mike.
But this is what I'm. But I think you're missing.
No, I wasn't done yet. So now you got, bro. Last night, for example, at you have a wonderful gig at Luster Pearl on Tuesdays, and there's a girl at the bar that was trying to politic for this dude to come in and help with Tuesday nights. And I'm standing there, I'm just ear hustling, I'm just listening. And she pulls up his Instagram and shows it to the manager that we know. And he was like, oh yeah, I know him, he sucks. So exactly how he said it, I know him, he sucks. He didn't, like, that was the end of the exchange. I said, let me see who that is. I saw him, she's like, yeah, he's been promoting for 3 years. I have no idea who this nigga is. That's because there's so many. Y'all have oversaturated the market. Not y'all, pardon me. That's what I
mean. That is what I mean by saying
the market is so oversaturated with people that want to be popping
because of the internet.
Of social media.
In 2003, it was about how hard you worked.
No, yes,
it didn't matter. I mean, it did matter who you were, but if I worked harder than y'all, I can have a successful event.
Good luck.
But today it doesn't matter. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If I worked harder, I can have a successful event. Today, if I post a flyer on Tuesday, this what SQUIZZY gonna be, and the nigga that just started promoting last week posts his flyer like, nah, y'all should come here. Where the fuck are they gonna go?
With you.
To the popular motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's not about me working hard though.
Same thing applied then.
But it's not about working hard. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It was better for somebody starting.
How you got popping back then.
That's what you need
versus
to say.
How you get popping now is different, Squiz. Now you get popping by posting the right shit, doing this, whatever the fuck you do. Back then it was literally. Okay, I'll be honest. You want to hear it? I'll tell you the truth. If you was fucking bitches.
It's the same shit.
No. Because we know a lot of cool ass niggas that fuck a lot of bitches, and we know a lot of corny ass niggas that fuck a lot of bitches too. So, but back then, if you was fucking with a lot of bitches, you was driving good, you was dressed good, you had a jig of some sort.
Yes.
Those things matter. Now I can produce a jig, nigga. Hey, I got $500. Make my Instagram make me look like God. Nigga.
But that does not. But that does not translate into real life, y'all. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of people who are trying this and it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. Sure.
No, I think like, for example, when you did a club back in the day, people had to believe and trust your flyer. Your flyer was your business card.
It was your business.
It was your business card.
Yes.
So you either you sink or you swim. There was no ifs, ands, or gray areas.
Yes.
99% of the time, people sank.
Yes.
But there was people that bubbled up, and after a while, you knew certain crews, knew certain guys that were consistent, because you had to fight your way back then, as people started growing and stuff, especially as Mike passed, more promoters came out. And so a lot of people eventually grew and trusted your business card. Now, you just sit at home. You don't have that one-on-one. You can smoke and mirrors. You can
Nobody
do
ever has to touch you, meet you, talk to you, communicate with you, and they don't have to know you at all, and still want to go to your event because of how you are portrayed on social media. And a lot of people fake that too.
That has been around. It's word of mouth. Y'all think only niggas that came to y'all's parties was because they seen the flyer? No, it's word of mouth. It's the same.
No, I guess I think we need to break it down in saying that is it easier to be a promoter today than it was then?
Yes.
In terms of portraying
the image.
It's easier to be
putting on a flyer
today.
Yes, today.
And that's what we need to talk about.
Moving forward.
Yes.
If you could bring one thing back from them times, what would it be? Francois, go first.
2 for 1 Long Islands.
You said what? 2 for 1 Long Islands?
I just said that for Kevin.
Jesus Christ, bro.
We used to do this 2 for 1 Long Islands that ran out of the roof, and we were just talking about it. And I was just like, yo, it used to be just like the funniest thing, because everybody come out for 2 for 1 Long Island.
Everybody, 2 for 1 Long Islands was a hit.
Y'all are gonna. That was the thing y'all would bring back.
We're not bringing that.
I was joking. What would I bring back?
From back, what is back then? I feel like
early 2000s.
Like there's a lot of old nigga energy.
No, y'all have y'all are legends. Y'all been doing this for 25 years. Yeah. I'm trying to distinguish the difference from example. Y'all talked about before bottle service. Y'all were doing this before bottle service was a thing.
Yeah, I remember the first table I sold.
You know what I'm saying?
First bottle I sold.
So that's why we're asking these questions. I'm not trying to age y'all or nothing, but I'm
right. I have some.
You're right.
How do you feel? How y'all feel? The difference with getting popping then.
Here we go.
Yeah, and now, and staying relevant, like, because sure, you know, I'll stay relevant. Yeah, I'll stay relevant. What do you think is the key to staying relevant now? As
I feel like you're
the
key to the answer to that question, though, KTONE. I feel like it is about. Okay, so we come from a time where we was grinding in the street to get people to our shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we entered into the world of social media, being able to make our jobs easier. Mm-hmm. They really did. Like we benefited from that. So, but it is the continuous effort in your work and your craft. I feel like this applies to anything. If you give a fuck about what you do, if you really give a shit about it, then that will be evident in your level of interest, work ethic, etc. So if you have to educate yourself more about your business, if you have to change the way you do things to upgrade your business, no matter what it is, that's a business conversation. Right. That's a business talk. So I feel like I'm just going to go back to what I started with. You are a prime example of how to get that done. You ain't never missed a beat, ever. Right. Like you have never not been relevant, ever. From the day I met you to today, you will continue to reinvent yourself no matter what the game requires in order to be successful. And I feel like that is not an industry thing. That's across the scope of doing business.
But I think also this is not a game for the weak. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you were here for. Like, you know, yeah, we want to make money. Yeah, we have a good time. But I mean, I think first and foremost, we're always trying to push the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I truly believe Denver is a great city. Always been a great city. Has more to show, and I think that we deserve anything you can see. New York, Miami, L.A., whatever. It can be that. You know what I'm saying? It's taking people to just keep pushing it through thick and thin to get it to levels. You know, like when we started, there wasn't really a lot of stars, celebrities hosting stuff and stuff like that. And that was one of the things that we really zoned in on is like, okay, you at a club. Let's bring somebody to perform. Let's bring somebody to host. Like, that was the whole thing. And like, that really started with like Safari. You know
I was just going to say that, you know, what my fondest memory of y'all is, not my fondest, but one of them, I remember the Safari rollout, bro.
It's crazy.
I remember because I was at Blue Ice, and I remember getting this flyer. What
year? What time is this? No, I'm serious. I don't know what Safari is. Paint the picture for the people listening.
Let them finish what
year? Okay, go ahead.
Can I get my flowers?
Sorry.
But I often tell people this, like, when we talk about nightlife and talk about favorite, bro, I remember the Safari rollout. And I was at Blue Ice, and I seen the flyer. It was after the club. I got this flyer, and I'm looking like, nigga, this finna be.
Yeah, I remember it too.
And it was just I don't even remember exactly which DJs, but it might have been like a 4 week, 8 week, and I'm like, nigga, what? K-Slate, nigga, who? What?
Yeah.
It was like, I'm like, nigga, they finna have this every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The biggest DJs though that you can think of, nigga, Funk Flex. He a mark, but Funk Flex. Was it Envy?
SNS.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Ooh,
I was like, they finna change the game, nigga. I'm talking about when you think of a club, nigga, not one bad night, not one week was whack, bro.
Yeah.
Like popping every week, like insane. Bruh.
Safari.
Safari was where Bar Standard was.
It was a couple of them. It was
this
a couple
before
of
they
them.
put the floor in up top, so it was 2 floors, and the roof was cut out. So you could look over the dance floor.
It was a mezzanine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was 2 floors. So just think of how big Bar Standard is, and then think there was another floor upstairs.
Okay.
And at the time, the best part about that was at the time, including Reggae on the Roof, in this market, we were not in clubs like this. These clubs existed and completely excluded us from what they wanted as patrons. They didn't want us there. And I got to give credit where it's due. Francois made some good moves to get us in front of Regis Christo, and he took a chance. And that chance, especially with Reggae on the Roof, what is it last 12 years? We ran a 12-year run on Reggae on the Roof, and I mean, name a place. Name a place. I mean, besides challenges.
You know what my second one was?
What?
It was your solo, Cranberry.
Oh,
Cranberry was cracking.
Bruh. You know, and I'll just be thinking, like, nigga, this nigga had Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott?
That's hard.
Oh, my goodness.
When she was popping.
When she was popping.
Yeah.
You know what I find interesting about that, though? Is at the time, and, you know, I'm going to be very brief with this, but me and my partner here, we were at odds. And it was a brief time because we realized very soon after that we just worked better together. But we were at odds, and I wanted to.
That's what I was going to say.
Nigga.
That was when y'all split.
Hey, bro, it's like the good Superman, Superman. Nigga, what's happening, nigga? And so I remember we were sitting in a conversation, and the whole conversation, I'm just thinking, I can't wait to tear you niggas up next week. I can't wait. But mind you, at that time, this is something I can manipulate behind the scenes and work on, and this is effort and energy. And he knew I was capable, just like I knew he was capable of taking that shit back from me. This is where, I mean, the work ethic comes in. I don't think the thoughts that he and I had at that time go through niggas' minds now. Now they just want to argue about who fucked the bitch better, or, you know, I see all these silly ass arguments about the most worthless of ideas and things, and it's not. You know, it's not good for the business. It's nothing that's going to elevate the business. But our competitiveness not only led to him winning and me winning with what we were doing to compete with each other, but it also led us to our first ownership opportunity in the city. Because after we got tired of fucking beating each other up, it was like, yo, let's go buy some shit. Let's go do this. So we did Gallery 22. That was our first experience with ownership within the city, and it never stopped from then. After that.
But I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about ownership because we see so many nights, so many clubs fold, and I mean, people don't really know the behind the scenes, but we know the problem is we don't own anything. At the end of the day, we can go to the club tonight and honestly, I don't want y'all niggas in here no more. And it's over. I mean, talk about the importance of ownership, man, and owning it. How did y'all fit? First of all, how did y'all even get to that point where you was able to buy in or buy the club or whatever it was? Because a lot of people don't even have that opportunity. But speak on that a little bit.
You know, we were competing for the prime nights at the Loft. That's what it was called at the time. We were competing for it, and you know, typically Francois has very light-skinned energy, but one day he had some good. And so he hit me up like,
"Hey, we got opportunity.
We can manipulate the fuck out. What are we doing? We can let him be the winner, or we can be the winner together." And we went in there, and we handled it like we had handled every other conversation prior, and it worked immediately. And we were brought in as partners. And once we got that bug never stopped. Like once you level up in anything that you're doing, I feel like it never stops. But I don't know. What do you think?
No, I mean, I think that's the wave of the future, man. I think there's a right way to do things, and I think there's a timing, and I think that it's definitely a way of the future to own stuff. I mean, we at that point we want to own things right now, so we actively working on things. And
we have four concepts right now. Ready to go, finance done. I mean, pretty much all we need is spaces. It's almost like ever since the Loft, it's been like, okay, we gotta get back to it. So then I bump into the Purple Martini situation, and then we bump into the Dorchester situation, and so fuck the bumping, into the situation. Go create the situation, and keep in mind, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, why didn't y'all do that before?
Right.
We are the firsts. The four of us right now, we saw the beginning of each step in the growth of you included, motherfucker.
The three of y'all sitting there.
At least you heard about it.
I heard about it.
All right,
Do not age me, motherfucker.
I've watched.
I didn't see the beginning of this shit.
I can tell right now.
Y'all.
I can tell right now that there have been arrangements that you have made with clubs and venues that were so inclusive of what you wanted financially. That they put your name on menus.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, and we're not talking about one place.
True story.
This man right here, you do not leave a meeting without attempting to have ownership. If I'm gonna be here, I don't want just to pay.
Oh yeah.
I want to make the money. I want to bring the money, and I want. That is the difference. The difference is you can go in and be an employee, or I can bring you what I got as an investment. You make money on it,
definitely,
and I make money on
definitely.
it. But also I want to say, like, that mentality of owning stuff is already in the process through other promoters, like back in the day, Boog and Steve. You know, they killed it.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Man.
And like LeJean Boog, he just opened up with Chuck.
Agave
Shore right there.
Shout out to them.
In Welton Plaza.
Yeah.
In the 5 Points Plaza. Make sure y'all go check that out. Agave Shore Tequila Bar. It's fire. But like, that entrepreneurship is going on from way back in the days when they was doing. I mean, those guys were the first. There was a place called the Tivoli. They did Chocolate City back in the day.
Chocolate City.
Let me tell you
Metro
something.
Campus.
Here's the craziest thing. So to think about Beta now, but think about that. It's in the Tivoli. They brought Foxy Brown in there. Boog and them brought Jay-Z, Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
To Sloan's Lake.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Jay-Z, I remember walking in there, bumping into Jay-Z, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Who else they brought? Case back in the day. This is when these guys was on fire.
And this wasn't an easy job to do because you couldn't jump on social media to a nigga page and see what his manager email is and find out how to reach him. You actually had to have a plug. You actually had to have a contact. You actually had to work to get that plug or pay for the motherfucker. This was a different time. Now, you can Google Jay-Z manager. You're going to get 7 different answers, but one of them going to be right.
Definitely.
You couldn't do that back then.
But going back.
Sorry,
I'm just saying is like I think that's where I think a lot of us are going. Even you, like when I talk to you, you're about ownership too. Like your value as a DJ goes a lot further than just getting up behind the tables. You know, KTONE entrepreneurship is going into everything. You know, he's just told me tonight about a nonprofit he's about to do. That is great. Like the city needs more of that. Now, if y'all want to jump in the next conversation about the public, let's do that.
It's about creation, man. I remember when I got a good friend named Roger. He said, I've never met a billionaire employee. You give a fuck how many jobs you got. You can go have 5 jobs and be an employee. You will never be a billionaire. If you're not creating or opening a lane or developing, then you can still be successful. There are several levels of success.
Definitely.
But if we're talking about the top level of any industry, none of those people are employees. They worked their way to that point and that place, and now they're reaping the benefits because of the work. The work matters.
Nice.
Definitely.
That's a great statement. We're going to clip that and put that on the internet.
Please do.
Now, we've talked enough. I have some more questions about the past and Foxy Brown and Case and all these, but we'll get to that later off air. The return of Reggae on the Roof.
Yeah.
Give me something current, please, guys. The return of Reggae on the Roof. It was running for 12 years, which is probably the longest running hip hop party ever in the state of Colorado. I can't think of nothing that compete.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess, the white party, but weekly party that has ever ran. How y'all feel? How does it? Tell me about it.
It's good. I mean, I think out of the quarantine, I think everybody was putting things together, and You had time to slow down and talk to people that you used to work with, and a lot of people reached out. The thing about people have to understand is that, let's call it urban music, is the number one music in the world right now.
Yeah.
Everybody loves urban music.
Yes.
Black, white, Latino, Asian, whatever. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
People want to go hang out. You know what I'm saying? And so, we just kind of, during quarantine when we revisited talking to people, we kind of put the bug in people's ear about, hey, maybe we should bring a couple things back. And as soon as we start coming out of this, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, but we, the thing about it is like, I don't know if you can recreate that same exact energy. So the way we want to do Reggae on the Roof now is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? We'll add the food. We're gonna add hookahs. It's gonna be more of a vibe. That's really what it's gonna be. It's really gonna be an outdoor patio on the third floor of a roof. Great music. Yeah. We're gonna see you all come up there and do some guest spots. We're gonna, you'll see celebrities up there. But it's really going to be a vibe to where the city on a Thursday night can go and, drink, smoke hookah, eat, and just, get together on a large level.
And that is starting tomorrow, correct?
Actually, we're moving it back to next week. We're pushing it back because
17th.
Yeah, to June 17th. So first of all, the response was overwhelming. We were planning for more of a soft open this week. So with coming out of quarantine and whatnot, the staffing is an issue. Current liquor status is an issue. Things of that nature, which we weren't concerned about until shit was going up.
Yeah.
So what we don't want to do is start it in the wrong way. We want to make sure that we start it in the appropriate manner and everybody enjoys it from the gate so it doesn't dissipate. We don't want dissipation on the shit.
Nice.
Right. So,
and shout out to KDJ above, who will be the main DJ there. I remember that was one of the first clubs me and my group, SQUIZZY, ever got played in, ever. Of all time, it all started there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with KDJ and actually, no disrespect, because you definitely played us before. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Clarify.
That was the first place I got played. There was a record me and Trev did, and that's why I remembered it, because there was a record me and Trev did, and Big Spade and KDJ used to play that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm in the club. This was before I even thought about being a DJ. It was way before that. We would just come and get our little wristbands, because, but yeah, shout out Reggae on the Roof. I had some great memories there. Yeah. It was a great time.
Great memories.
And it's gonna be lovely. How do y'all feel about the return of normal life and nightlife in general, though?
I mean, I think everybody's excited. I mean, sitting down for before whole COVID hit, you was going 100 to 0 to 100, and then you went from 100 to 0 in a day. So, I mean, I think like most people, everybody excited to get back. But I will say this though, is I think that everybody really needs to take a look at nightlife. People sitting here listening to this has to understand that, again, what we do, we work hard at, we love what we do, but we need the public support, to come out there and support all these events.
Definitely.
And then everybody just mentally got to remember, like, hey, man, everybody getting back to drinking and...
Not getting back, but it's being able to control.
I'm saying to extent.
Listen, what I love about the dynamic between Francois and I is we either he's the good cop or I'm the bad cop, or I'm the good cop and he's the bad cop. So he was being good cop just now.
Yeah.
Here's the fear for all of us. We live in a very heavy scam culture right now, where robbing niggas, scamming niggas, doing ill shit is very normal. It's so normalized. It's so normalized that this motherfucker sent me a text message at midnight one day, like a month and a half ago, telling me to watch episode 3 of this show that was specifically about a motherfucker who scammed himself into a record deal, cashed everything. The scamming shit is so heavy that it made me want to start like really researching, like, let me see what shit's really happening. Like after I watched the episode, it's nuts. It's so far beyond nuts that I'm not gonna go too far. But some shit is in my house with some scamming shit. It hit my home. Never has anything like this ever happened before. And that shit just happened 2 days ago, so I'm a little emotional about it. However, I mean, it's taken care of now, but however, we live in a fuck nigga society today. It's different. It is out loud and it's almost glamorized. So while we're sitting here talking about all of the things that we're looking forward to, we also need to be cautious of the things that could happen that we don't really need or want, that are going to be detrimental to our business. I wish there was a way we could reach out to all of our real niggas, right? Keep that shit over there.
Right.
Do that shit over there. Don't bring that to our black-run business that we work hard to elevate.
For real.
Don't bring that shit. Don't bring it. My biggest fear. Hold up. Just let me rewind. We had a space we was ready to open in June. We pushed it back specifically because we're afraid of what niggas is gonna do on the streets, and with the level of recklessness. It's not what they do. Don't get me wrong. Like, we've all been involved in some shit. And sometimes it's warranted.
Right.
But I don't want to hurt that chick across the street.
Right.
I'm never pulling up to XYZ spot checking for XYZ and I'm bucking at that. That's never gonna happen amongst us. We're men with minds.
Definitely.
I wish we all had those minds.
I think that's and big shout out to Cook, man. I love what he said on Instagram, man. I think we all should put messages out there like that, man. We don't listen, man. If you beat whatever y'all do, take that somewhere else, man.
Yeah,
we don't even.
shit.
I mean, we don't even have the time. Our resources and stuff is so limited right now, man. We can't even afford
Straight
to
up.
mess up the couple things we do have, man. So we put this message out there right now, man. If you know somebody tripping or they have a problem with, don't even bring that to the club, man.
So I did an event last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, Trap and Paint.
Yeah.
It's all girls. It's always all girls. I stopped the music during the event and said, ladies, it's just us in here. I swear to God, this is true stories. That's why nobody recorded it or nothing.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
I said, it's just us in here. Can y'all please stop giving these niggas pussy that think being the toughest guy in the party is cool?
Bro.
I said, it's all us. I said, they only act like this because y'all giving them some pussy. Excuse my language, but I'm like, y'all control how these men act. And I told them, we're not going to have nothing if everybody wants to be the macho, toughest guy, the biggest gangster, the nigga who got the biggest gun in the club. And the only reason we do anything on this earth, and correct me if I'm wrong, is because of women. It's for women. I said, y'all control everything a man has ever done ever on this planet.
Tell me if you heard me say this or not. If all women got together tomorrow and stopped fucking bitch-ass niggas, there'd be no more bitch-ass
There'd be none of them.
There'd be no more. There'd be no more. If tomorrow all of you collectively got together and stopped fucking with niggas that fuck up the community,
absolutely,
niggas will stop fucking up the community.
They will stop.
Man, you know, it's personal responsibility. Like, you're old enough now to walk in there, and if you know that you have problems in the streets, don't bring your ass up there.
For real.
If your friend knows, I always think like this, if you know your friend acts a fool on tequila, don't buy that motherfucking 20 shots. I feel like you know what I'm saying? Like,
we've been saying this for so
I know,
long.
but here, but I also want to say one other thing.
ahead.
So anybody out there listening, and this is something me and Kevin are working on, and eventually we're gonna get you all in the
legislation,
is that we're really trying to push the city to change the time they're closing these clubs.
It would kill everything.
It makes no sense to push 600 or more people out in the street at one corner. On one
That's
corner.
600 on one corner.
On one corner and say, get home. You know these people drink. You know that groups of people that don't like each other are now in the same space. You know that even though we live in Colorado, people are coming in to visit, aren't used to this altitude. That drank wherever they drank.
Yeah, for
they're trash.
But it goes further than that though. Here's the thing: the cops and the city don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck for real.
No.
They give a fuck. Wait. They give a fuck when the finger's pointed at them, but they don't give a fuck for real. Because if we being all the way honest about it, if we're being truthful about it, we have watched on the corner of Market and 21st or Park Avenue, where all they have is these little punk-ass, like, arguing matches. It's the View House corner, Cowboy Lounge corner, Tavern corner. When I tell you the way they operate that shit, without them having to pay $1 for a cop, They won't let motherfuckers cross the street without a police officer escorting across the way, like at all.
Right.
But meanwhile, they don't send none of that same energy, that same "I want everybody to be safe" energy to the hip hop clubs, to the hip hop areas. They don't. They don't do that. What they do instead is they make us buy them for hella. Like we pay way too much. In tax-free money, to be honest with you, like if we're gonna be all the way 100, like like it has to be cash to the T's, right? They collect their cash, they put their cash in their pockets. I know somebody gonna be mad, I don't give a fuck. They gonna put their cash in their pockets, and then they're gonna come back next week, put their cash in their pockets, and they're not gonna do a fucking thing while they at the club. Meanwhile, at the end of the night, what we need is energy. Park a car in the corner.
Something.
Watch how few niggas want to start some shit with the lights wailing on the corner. Have you ever seen them do it? Unless they pulling a nigga over, unless they fucking with a nigga time, or unless they want to take a nigga in. No. So I want that 20th and Market fucking energy where we at. They're not gonna provide it though because. Never mind.
So basically, you know, the things that we really want to do is personal responsibility. We can only do so much as promoters and DJs and everything in between. Personal responsibility, we need city to take a look at the laws and say, hey, you know, we can't keep pushing all these people out at the same time. It's been done for years and the same results all the time happen. I mean, you know, Squizzy, we go to Miami or, you know, wherever you go, and when do you ever see...
There's no let out.
There's no let out. You go home when you go home when you're fucking tired.
It's easy too.
So I think that this year people just gotta really think about, all right, now we coming out of COVID. What are you gonna do? Here's your chance.
Where's Hancock? Y'all had Hancock on here before, right?
He might be back on season 4.
Mike, am I on this camera? Mike, hey bro. Like, I mean, we go. We back there, right? So can you do me a favor? Before I know you on your way out and shit. And that's cool. You had a great ride. Could you help a nigga out? We are not treated fairly within our industry. We are overcharged. We are, and this is coming from an owner. At one point, I wasn't even able to say that in some meetings because that might make my journey in trying to fix problems harder. So I'm telling you, instead of taking calls from the judge that lives across the street from the clubs that we operate, take our calls. We can solve the problems that your police, your judges, your DAs, especially Kim, can't solve.
Parents.
All you have to do is tell them to give us the same energy they give. What was the name of the spot where the FBI agent was in there, did a backflip, gun went off?
High spirits.
They still open. Motherfucker got popped. It's not a thing. Shotgun Willies. How many deaths have been in Shotgun? By the way, I love Shotgun Willies before I even go here.
Don't even go there.
No, I'm going there. It's the truth. How many deaths have been in Shotgun Willies in the last 2 years?
A lot.
Okay.
Or a few.
And mind you, they're all accidental. Shotgun Willies ain't to blame either. They're not to blame for a customer coming in on some wild, crazy shit. So why are we to blame when somebody do some wild shit outside?
Right.
And then our entire, like, the way we make money, the way we do business is in jeopardy. We got to sit in front of all these fucking evil-ass fucking people that want to say the word nigga, but they can't say it, so they say everything else. They call us thugs. They call us this, that, and the other. Meanwhile, everybody in this bitch got a degree. Everybody in this motherfucker got, on average, more education than the motherfucking people that y'all spew this shit to amongst each other. Like, I need the same energy back. If you really want Colorado to be safe, you really want people to not get fucked up in nightlife, then put the police on the streets where they need to be.
I mean, I would just like to see 6 months, a 6 month trial, and see, like, let's see what happens. 6 months, you guys, no, don't have to shut down at 1:30. See how it goes. Like Kevin said, police. And watch, I bet they see a difference.
I'm drunk. Mike!
Come on. Listen.
All right,
I like it. Everything y'all said is absolutely true. We got a few more questions. We do gotta get out of here. I wanna change the pace just a little bit.
All right.
How has the DJ changed over the years?
It's grown. You can thank KTONE for that, especially as far as this market is concerned. KTONE is very similar to Mixmaster Mike in getting his own shit done. Mm-hmm. And I feel we just saw. I'm drunk, so I'm talking about everything. And listen, didn't we just see some shit on Facebook, some promoter versus DJ shit?
Yes.
Remember when we used to do that shit? Remember we used to like beef
I got
with.
called for that.
Listen, what the fuck?
By a promoter, like, bro, I don't want to say nothing wrong, bro, because you know I love you, but man, fuck that, man.
Why did he care?
That was my response. I said, bro, I went to the post and said, bro, nobody's like this. You're the only one on there arguing. Close your fucking phone. Dude. I literally said that and I hung up on him. I said, no, you ruined my Monday. I hung up on him. I swear to God. I said, nobody's like this but you. And you're on here arguing. But go ahead. Finish your statement.
No, I mean, I think there's just basic concepts of DJ. It controls the tempo, the energy of a party. I mean, it hasn't changed.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed. You know, I think that, you know, over the years you've seen great DJs and it keeps going. But I think there's a specific talent that I'd say there's DJ. I think you guys went through the same thing as rappers. You know what I'm saying? There's periods at a period of time, and you guys see. I know you guys look at this shit and be like, okay, now you got this. Everybody want to be a DJ.
Listen, Francois is good cop tonight.
No. Well,
right.
let me hold on. Let me finish my thought. Is that no? Listen, everybody could be a SoundCloud rapper for a minute. Everybody could be a DJ for a minute, but not everybody can be a star. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like anybody can do it. Like I could learn how to DJ, but I don't have what it have to play the right records, the right time, to get on the mic and DJ at the same time. The energy, it's a skill that not everybody can do.
There's an obvious skill that comes with being a DJ.
A great DJ.
Like to be at the top of the game, right?
Yeah.
It's a level of musicality. It's a level of rhythm. It's so much shit, right? That is a talent for real. Can't ever be taken away. Period. That's the end of that conversation over there. However, there is an unspoken kind of talent within being a promoter. It's just not out as upfront as a DJ's talent. And this is where you find the hybrid niggas like KTONE, Mixmaster Mike, who...
Wait, whoa.
Hey,
just finished. Okay, keep going.
No.
Keep going. No, go.
He wants me to say Squizzy.
I don't want you to say my name.
No, and even of course, even you.
Yeah.
Here, no, don't diminish.
Go,
my
nigga,
compliment.
go.
Oh, go.
We're running out of time.
So, how much time we got left?
Hurry up.
All right, so there are hybrid niggas like y'all. Yeah. Where I don't mean to call y'all niggas in that compliment. Pardon me. There are hybrid men like y'all or talents like y'all that can accomplish both. Where not only do you cut the expense of needing a DJ, because what you actually are, KTONE and Squizzy, are promoters. You are not DJs. DJ is a gig for hire. Promoters go get it done. Y'all are promoters that can DJ. But I find that most promoters that can DJ started off as DJs and figured out,
I can do this.
Over there is where the bread's at. And the same thing elevates from there. There are some ownership minds in promotion that can really change the game within nightlife and within the industry, and all they need is to find a way into ownership. It's the same thing. So I think that there's talent on both sides of it.
I would say this. The question is, can they coexist? Yes.
Yes.
That's the question.
No, they can't.
That's the answer for Squizzy. Yes, they can.
Yes.
They can coexist.
Absolutely.
Look, do you remember how long it took for us to realize that KTONE was a fucking promoter instead of a DJ?
Yeah.
That was tough, bro. That was tough for us.
Was it?
That was really hard. Your prices started going up. Fuck this nigga, bro. We don't have to deal with this shit, man. What are you doing?
Couple more questions.
He brings everybody. Yeah, he brings some people and shit, but then we should just make him a partner. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
We should have been 4 deep, man.
That is...
this guy.
but that is the conversation that we make happen by being... like really engulfed in what we do and really enjoying what we do. We force people to want to be our partner as opposed to make us an employee.
Right.
And that's what separates you from the rest of That's what separates the two of you from.
No, you're good. You're good.
No,
it's an old night. It's old night. It's throwback. It's throwback Wednesday.
There you go.
Let's keep it on that same path. Let's talk about the white party. Let's talk about the white party before we get out of here. We know it's gonna be big. We know it's gonna be massive. We know it's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
What are they doing different since it's one of Denver's most popular events, Labor Day weekend, even nationally known, and last year we were all stuck in the house?
Man, that was horrible.
Yeah.
But I think one thing that we've looked at the white party, and if anybody's been to a few and seen the growth, is you got to scale it up.
Yeah.
And so, with this being the first year back, we're definitely looking at the impact it has in terms of just everything. You know what I'm saying? Location, host, what we can give people, the energy, and we're trying to, and we understand. We had to really sit back and look at the years and say, we have something as it's a national event versus just a local event, and that people. I mean, KTONE used to call me all the time. People from where was it coming from? Kansas, all the time coming and stuff. So we just really scaling it up this year in terms of taking it to the next level to make it a premier event. It's been a premier event, but we're taking up a notch.
You know, it's a good thing you have a hold of when you can say for the fourth time that you're upgrading it, right? Like if you have a house, you upgrade it the first time, you put another upgrade on it, put another upgrade on it. I mean, that's something to be said. You are able to continue to grow something, right? So I think with the pandemic, and if I'm going to be all the way honest, and he's not going to enjoy the fact that I'm saying this, but I did not enjoy the last white party.
No, I think we all agree that.
I think we found ourselves in a position where we had to pull the trigger on something, and now we feel like we owe motherfuckers. And I'm gonna pay that debt.
Was that the Dave and Buster's?
No. That was
church.
The church.
Yeah. Church.
Yeah, 2019.
I mean, sometimes sometimes I think
that was uncomfortable for us.
No, but I'm saying sometimes things fall in your lap that you can't control and you do the best with. But I mean, we're also honest. You know what I'm saying?
But we're controlling that motherfucker now.
Yeah.
Let me make that clear. Like, after that was done, I remember doing a bunch of yelling and screaming. I rode to that bitch on a scooter. It was a weird ass night.
that night right on the scooter trying to be funny.
Stupid. It was a weird ass night. And
I think I rolled up on the scooter too, actually.
Oh yeah, you did too. You did too. I do remember that. I was like, because he kept saying, "I'm right around the corner," and then he pulled up a scooter. I was like, "What the fuck?"
So ideally, we've had, close to 2 years, like 20 months, to talk about that and consider how we will never, ever, ever diminish the white party like that again. We will never do that again. Yeah. So now it's almost like we overdoing it. Like our goal this year, our plan this year is next level. Just kind of like when we took it to View House, it was next level. Just like when we took it to Beta, it was next level. Like it was, we jumped these marks, right? Yeah. This mark, pretty fucking big.
What is it? Is this 15? 14?
This is 18.
18.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's 18.
That's a blessing.
And that's 18 with a couple years missing. So it's 20 years deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all missed World War II. Y'all missed one.
That's it.
I'm joking. Okay. Okay. Couple more questions. Let's go.
What are people saying?
Oh yeah,
my chat doesn't work. They with y'all. No, it's a great conversation.
I want to hear from them. Fuck you. I want to hear from you.
Mine is not working.
We so lost now. Let's see some.
Niggas be having their own conversation.
I love the DJs. Always been so supportive. Gang. Shout out Rachel.
You know the deal.
SQUIZZY wanted that mention.
Nah, it's okay. Like, you know, I understand when it comes to my older peers that
you deserve
they're not gonna give me my flowers, y'all. No. You feel me? I don't look for my flowers from them.
How many years you in now?
Just wait.
Wait a second. Wait, before
just
you
wait,
even do. Wait, hold on.
Just wait. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I got work to do, baby.
He's missing the most important part.
I got work to do.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna get it.
I was gonna say it, but I'm not gonna say it, Francois.
I'm still a little homie.
I don't want to tell everybody how SQUIZZY got on.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that out loud. Because then he got to look at KTONE, who didn't need us.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead, Squizzy. Go ahead, Squizzy.
What do y'all want me to say?
Look at Kato's face. Kato's like, well.
Nah, I actually have a.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. Squizzy's an amazing talent.
No,
It's
I don't want it. I
undeniable.
don't want it yet.
Like, to be quite honest, if I'm gonna be all the way 100, I'm gonna say the shit. If the nigga approached me and said, I don't even need no money, just let me spend. Nigga got paid that night. And that was a long time ago. He's earned every dollar he's made. Ain't nobody, come on, bro.
Yeah, no, I know what time it is.
Right.
I know what time it is.
I can't go back to the jokes now?
Yeah, for sure.
Listen,
They know what time it is.
He has a question.
I want to know, because we've all had one of these nights, but just tell me a time, an event, a big event, or a time that something went wrong. Well, everything that could have went wrong went wrong.
This is the fucked up question.
And what was the outcome?
He always got one. It's always coming from this.
No,
nigga.
I think you
do this.
But you always have something fucked up. Like I remember one night at Reggae on the Roof, the power went out or some shit.
Oh,
like it was cracking. Like it was one of them nights that was like amazing. Like the roof.
I had one of them. Yeah, I had one of those.
Oh, the Jay-Z night.
Did Jay-Z remember 444?
Yeah, the Jay-Z night, the power went out. I mean, or the guns didn't work, or the POS system goes down, what I'm saying? Or just people are overly drunk that night. There's been a couple nights where...
She didn't give you no pussy.
I mean, just girls just fighting everywhere for no reason,
All right, quick fire. Favorite club you've ever done, worked with, been a part of? Favorite club, Francois, go.
Menage a Trois.
Kevin.
Dorchester motherfucking Social.
Holla at me. Least favorite club you've ever worked at, done a party at? Like, why don't we do that? Kevin, go first.
Dorchester Social.
Brown Sugar.
All right.
The least favorite?
Oh, bro.
Least
You
favorite.
remember we had Usher in there in the little box doing the two-step? You remember that
It was the night that I got a candle thrown at me. That's why.
Oh, but that was after out. I get it, though. That's a bad memory.
What's next for Kevin, Kain, and Francois? Personal.
Oof.
Give me a 2021 goal for you, the city, something. Give me something. What's next?
You know what? I feel like there's been a lot of growth and gain within nightlife for those of us that work within the urban market. I feel like those of us that can look back, including young Mr. Squizzy, we can all look back to a time where we weren't at the level we are now, right?
Right.
So I'm looking forward to our next level in this. They've been making money off us for so long.
Oh yeah.
They've been making money off us for so long, and we have never been closer within the industry to taking over it as we are now.
Right.
I agree.
Bro, we have never been closer. Like, we literally owned the market at a few points in the last 4 years. Like, that did not exist prior.
Right.
So I look forward to us making our own money, being able to influence our customers to not be on the shit that kept us from getting here sooner, and just further growth within the industry, bro. Like, I swore I was done. I swore I was retired. I know Francois wanted to just really focus on shows and concerts for real, but something keeps pulling us back in because he and I have these little dumbass old nigga talks where we talk about all the great things that have happened under our watch, like the relationships created, the friendships grown, the children birthed, all of these things where people have met within. Do you remember when a motherfucker asked us if he could propose to his girl?
Yes.
And we stopped everything for it. For love.
Yeah.
In the middle of the club.
Yeah.
Booming.
Loving the club.
Night.
Fucking Saturday night circus, 1,000 people in the building.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck that. Turn that shit off.
Yeah. Turn the lights on,
Listen,
put it over there.
He's
doing it.
But we never had the power to do anything like that before.
Right.
Like, but now I feel just based on all of our elevation, what we're all doing, our influence within the city. Listen, everybody in here, camera, everybody in here, then fucked a mama and a daughter that lived in the same house at one point or another. If we can't,
What?
He said what?
Yeah, you might want to put that cup down. It went left.
If we can't, no, serious business though. If we can't, let me finish the statement. If we can't translate amongst everybody, then we're not doing the business. We just some cool niggas at the time that we're alive. Yes. I don't want to be a cool nigga at the time that I'm alive and the time I'm running around with you. And you done had a kid, now she popping the club. You know my mama. That's embarrassing for me. I'm not doing it for that. But what I am doing it for is for your child to be able to come out and enjoy herself the same way you did, if not better. We care about the industry that way. And I think that's real.
I think we left a big part of that first part of that statement out. You know what I'm saying?
Francois, you want to add anything?
Nah, I think, you know.
Goal for 2021.
I mean, I'm jump back in the concert scene real heavy. Ownership is big for me.
Yeah.
And concepts and just, you know, getting people to get out again and try some new shit.
Yeah.
Like, I think all of us have done enough clubs in our lifetime that we still want to do it, but there's a different way to do them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we businessmen now.
Yeah, like,
we was hustlers back then. Like, remember, hey, bro, you remember watching KTONE? I'm sorry, bro, but do you remember watching KTONE?
I still watch him,
Oh,
DJ.
my God, bro. Like, yo, the nigga used to make me jealous, man. His work ethic was so heavy, though. Like, every night of the week, this nigga had a whole team in the streets. Like, it's not just him.
Yeah, true story.
Like, whole team in the streets. But this wasn't about winning. It's about money. This is how we get to it. I need everybody to know. It's energy, bro. Like, that shit is so diminished now with all these young promoters and da-da-da-da. I post a flyer. I do a little promotion on it. I do a little boost on it. I do a little this, that, and the other. This nigga was in the wintertime backpacks 10 deep outside of clubs. Cars had flyers on them, and they had 4, because KTONE had 4 nights. So it's 4 flyers spread out in the fan in your windshield wiper. Do you understand how hard that is to coordinate? Like, that shit ain't easy. That's work, bro. That's work. And if anybody takes anything from my drunk ass voice tonight, if you work hard, you get fucking wherever the fuck you want. For real, like, KTONE worked, bro. Oh my God, it was such a motivator for me because I really wanted to smash you at like 2 or 3 points in our careers. And then we actually became friends. And it's like, bro, I really fuck with this nigga. Like, I didn't even realize that he's a portion of my motivation to work harder. And that's how we should all be. That's why when I see this silly ass shit with these niggas on fucking Facebook talking shit to each other, none of you, and I mean this unequivocally, without exception, to any of you. None of you have done anything that elevates the game. None of you. And y'all arguing like y'all own it. That shit bothers me. That's why I stopped talking shit on Facebook and why I should stop drinking Japanese whiskey. Good night.
Francois.
Yes.
Give me a big ass concert that's coming to Colorado that you are very excited for.
I definitely say Dreamville. Dreamville.
On the rocks.
On the rocks. All the Dreamville artist stuff. And there's a lot more coming in. Like, this is one of the things I think you've said in the past, like, when people say there's nothing to do in Denver, there's always something to do. This summer, there's things that aren't even announced yet that the lineup is just crazy. If you like all the new school artists, you like the old school artists, I mean, there's some fire lineup. Shout out to my man, Adam Stroll. Doing extra work, all that stuff. So there's going to be things this summer that are going to blow people's mind that we had to move from 2020 that are coming back now. So that's what it's
Can I ask him a question?
Shit.
What do you think of Summer Jam?
Summer Jam's dope. I mean, you know, Summer Jam. You know, I mean, you say. Sorry.
Summer Jam.
Joke.
He's a joke.
No. I'm sorry,
I did it. He must have knew that was gonna happen.
So bad. No. It's dope.
He must have knew that was gonna happen.
But you know what I miss about Summer Jam? I ain't gonna lie. That it doesn't happen at the beginning of the summer. It sets the summer off. Like usually June 10th.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I miss the kind of
around
tradition.
Actually, it'd have been this weekend.
Yes, it would have.
Yeah, right before.
Ooh, do you remember how we used to bang for it? Like getting the flyers in the venue. Remember all that work?
All that work. That was work.
Okay. Whatever. I'm not going down this path with you guys. But I am happy that Summer Jam is back at Fiddler's Green. I am happy about that. I think that's where it belongs. It's an outside event. It's summer jam. It feels better.
What's the capacity? 17 or 18?
18.
18.
18.5.
You got a last question?
I did. I forgot it.
How you guys feel about the vaccination? Are you guys vaccinated?
Fully.
Absolutely.
This nigga's in the age bracket though.
This nigga going.
Are you guys pro? So y'all are pro-vaccine?
Absolutely,
go get it,
bro.
Power to come back. No, you know what?
Absolutely.
Listen. Hey, people gonna do whatever they want to do, but I'm just say this, man. It's like I want to just make sure people, when you go back to concerts, I'm talking from the concert perspective. When you go in a concert and people are hotboxing and shit, I, as myself as a promoter and every other promoter out there, I don't want people to get sick. I want you to come have a great thing. So if you can get a vaccine, and it may save yourself, it may save somebody else. Yeah. And you know, you can do your research, you can do whatever. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, you know, there's opportunity to just help.
I have a much more aggressive opinion.
Shit. Thesis is coming right now.
No, it's
PhD thesis.
No, I really feel like when we all get together, right, as men, we talk about hoes. Back in the day when we was doing that kind of shit, right?
Let's go.
No, listen, let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
All right.
So back in the day, like every other man, or even girls, like we all do that shit. If you are a social person and you are moving around, you got a crew and then whatever, you understand this talk. It's not weird. So you get with your people, you know this is what they say about this person, this is what they say about that person, da 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 da. Meanwhile, 90% of that shit don't even be fucking true. We've heard it about ourselves. We know it's bullshit, right? So I feel like the vaccine is the new bitch. And everybody's talking about the new bitch because she's the new bitch. Okay. Not because they know about the new bitch, not because they kicked it with the new bitch, not because they really what's the word?
Hanged out.
No. Researched the new bitch, but because this nigga said something about the new bitch, I tell you the same shit about the new bitch. You tell 3 other people about the new bitch, and now people by the masses believe the new bitch gonna hurt us. She got that shit. The new bitch ain't got that shit. She don't. Show me some factual information about the new bitch having that shit.
Ain't happening.
And I'll shut the fuck up. Because I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. Even back then, we all, at one point or another, waited for, like, are you sure, bro? Are you sure?
No, you're right.
It's the same kind of, like, just chit-chatty ass talk. And I feel like this is too important. I feel like this is how we, the 4 of us, get back to business, get our industry back. We ain't worked in a year. We all had to figure it out. Me and KTONE had a whole goddamn thing together about life insurance. Like, and honestly, made some motherfucking money. So it's not a bad thing. But I feel like every hustler, every person with a hustler's mentality figured it out during quarantine, okay? Yeah. So that's not just about us. That's about all of y'all. That's about everybody. But more importantly, I feel like when it comes to bringing our industries back, getting back in the streets, getting back to our social lives, getting back to the things that make us able to enjoy our day while fucking with a job we don't fuck with. Take the motherfucking vaccine. Because whatever somebody told you, I guarantee you didn't hear it from a motherfucker that wouldn't have told you about a bitch. You heard that shit from a motherfucker that would have told you about a bitch. You didn't hear it from a doctor. You didn't hear it from a pharmacist. You didn't hear it from somebody with some actual gut in the game and knowledge in the business and whatever. You heard it from somebody that could tell you about a bitch. I don't want to hear about a bitch and a vaccine from the same nigga.
My last question.
Sure.
What is something... Nigga said, what?
Y'all know y'all look at this, man. Look what's left.
What is something... Listen, nigga. What is something from COVID that you hope sticks around?
Nothing.
That's a good question.
That's not deep. I don't
Life changed.
Yes,
Life changed during COVID. What is something from 2020 from COVID that you hope sticks?
You got personal and you got, you know.
It's all the same.
Either way, if you wanted to go into nightlife, if you wanted to go
work
into
ethic.
Okay.
I got complacent, bro. Like before 2020, like no bullshit.
It got a good answer.
Listen, if I can be honest, every nigga in this room was winning. We was all up. That shit hit us. Remember? Do you remember March 13th?
I remember.
March 13th?
March 19th for me.
Listen, March 13th, we could not operate in Colorado in nightclubs, period. I don't care who you had a plug with, whatever. Nobody was getting money in the club.
I went on the news.
Yeah. I was about to say, except this guy right here.
That was
his party.
That was 2 weeks
That was this nigga party. And I was telling him on the news.
There's one person in this room that was kept going.
The same way, the way that we've all made money for over a decade in your case,
close.
But over 2 decades in our cases, right? We couldn't do that no more.
Right.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Ever.
That's the first time. Listen, we've all had downtime where we lost a gig because of the racist owner. We lost a gig because they changed the deal. They pulled some fuck shit.
Yeah.
We lost a gig, whatever, right?
Yeah.
We've never had ain't no gig.
Ain't no gig.
We never had that.
Yeah.
I can't even go ask. I can't go politic. I can't go work it out. I can't go propose.
Yeah.
We had nothing.
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody figured it out.
Yeah. Had to figure it out.
We figured that shit out. So I honestly hope to maintain that. I want to be able to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Francois, what you think?
Anybody else want something? I'm just finish this motherfucker.
Francois, anything from COVID you hope sticks around?
I mean, I think a lot of people talk to each other. You know what I'm saying?
You checking on your friends? Talk, nigga, talk. Come on.
No, I think a lot of people learn to communicate to each other and have a conversation, and like. Because people weren't as competitive, I think a lot of people learned that you can have a conversation. You may not agree. You can agree to disagree. Yeah. But I think at the same time, we out there work together at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
Come on.
But I also want to say something. I know before we, on a serious note, before we leave, I just want to say something real important. Yeah. I just want to say rest in heaven to Sound Supreme. And Nate Waters, I know we going, but I just want to on this point just say,
I've seen a lot of posts about him. I never got to meet him.
Just the other day.
It was like a couple days ago.
Yeah. So to the whole Radio Bums community and Chones and Berman and all those guys, Sound Supreme was a force in the hip hop community, DJ community, period.
Definitely.
And he passed away. So I just want to say condolences to his family and everybody out there.
That's
terrible.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Before you said that, Squizzy was laughing at something. Let's find out what he said.
I was laughing about how drunk he was. I want to give y'all's flowers, and I want to say thank you for everything y'all have done for the state of Colorado for the last 25, I don't know how y'all want to go about
29,
it. 29 years. Y'all are a staple in this community. Y'all deserve a statue. I say this about KTONE every time I get on this podcast, that he deserves a statue. Y'all deserve a statue, man. I want to tell you that I'm proud of y'all. I wouldn't be me without y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both know that, and I'm proud of y'all. Any way we can help, you know that we can help. Y'all deserve y'all's flowers. Y'all already know how I feel about y'all, but nigga, for the people that's watching, I want y'all to know it's love. I wish y'all 29, 28 more years of fucking success. Retirement is not... Listen, let me finish. Let me finish my fucking speech, you motherfuckers. God damn.
Go ahead.
On behalf of the DOS, we are very proud of y'all, and we are excited for what y'all have in the future. Reggae on the Roof. Yeah. Next Thursday, the grand opening featuring KDJ Above. Yeah. It's going to be lit. The White Party is returning.
September 5th.
September 5th this year, 2021, bigger than ever. Yep. The level up is going to be legendary. Mr. Kevin Kain, Mr. Francois. I want to give y'all's flowers from DOS. We are super proud of y'all. And y'all got 29 more years to do it again and do it better and do it even bigger. You feel what I'm saying?
2 years.
And I just want to say one thing.
I mean that shit.
No, I want to say thank you for having us. First show of the 4th season, that means a lot to us. And I just want to say thank you to anybody out there that's ever gone to a Kevin Kain 3D party. Yeah. Over the years, y'all rocked with us, you know what I'm saying? So we just really, anybody that's bought a ticket, bought a drink, came out in a snowstorm. That's important. Came out to a KTONE party, a SQUIZZY party. I think on behalf of the whole community, we just want to say thank you, everybody out there.
We ain't got shit. We ain't got none of this without y'all.
Yeah,
like
man.
we have nothing.
I don't
like
think
even Mr. Fancy right here. He's got nothing without y'all supporting him.
I'm
So
gonna make a t-shirt
it's the
that says
same
Mr.
shit,
Fancy.
huh? Mr. Fancy.
Mr.
You didn't know I
Fancy.
called him that on the low. I ain't told him till now because I'm fucked up.
I just want y'all to know
KTONE,
the
same thing applies to you, bro. You, like when I tell you that in the old nigga community over here, apparently, we are all equals, bro. I've looked up to you as several times in your growth and career.
Yeah.
I've watched you make it when nobody thought you could, including myself. If I'm
everything.
gonna be all the way 100 about it, right?
Yeah.
Including myself, I've watched you surpass yourself and solve your own shit on your own.
Yeah. That's love, man.
Hey, bro, like you've been a hero of mine a couple times, bro.
I appreciate that.
I mean that.
Yeah, and all the other promoters that, you know, just real quick that.
fuck them.
Oh, man.
They coming out, the guys are here. Fuck you talking about? Where they at now? I'm joking.
No, hey, we say, hey,
No,
man, look how much is left. Look how much is left. What's the problem?
No, shout
Hey,
out,
man,
Francois.
listen. How many
them niggas out,
No,
Francois.
how many people our age is still in the business?
Not a lot.
Hell
Nah, let me just run
they're
down
still
real quick.
moving
Let me see if
like-
I can.
They in the old folks' homes.
Just fill in the blanks because I think it's important. So there's Ghetto Groove, there's Pleasure Entertainment, there's Boog and Steve, Mixmaster Mike, Big Mike.
The Sheds.
Sheds.
Them niggas used to kick it. Remember when they jumped in? We was all nervous.
Gabe Lindsay.
Oh my God.
Who else?
Hello.
Allo.
Big Allo, what up, baby?
Yeah.
Allo.
Listen, when I tell you, and this isn't just one-off competition, this is over a span of 10 years. We was all competing over 10 years. Right now, name a new promoter.
I don't let them breathe.
Oh,
name a new promoter. Yo, name a new
shit,
promoter. No, because if we can name them, that's love for them, and that means they deserve it. KTONE, name a new promoter.
No, I can name some.
No, a new winning.
Yeah, I can name some.
Top level.
Go. You want me to go?
Yes.
Like, seriously? Because I was
Get that
just talking
motherfucker
shit.
some love.
Shout out to Munchies and Mimosas. I love what
That's
y'all doing.
not new. Them niggas
shout
our
out
age.
what you're
Hey,
doing.
but shout out to you though.
Shout out to them. Shout out
y'all work
Bank
hard
Teller
and your food
and
is amazing.
Eric Hicks.
They not new either. That's
Paint. Can you let me give my fucking flowers since we're giving them?
No, I want it within the last 2 years. I don't want within the last 5. Eric, hey, bro, you own the Springs, homie. Nobody's gonna talk. We're not talking about that. I don't want the easy shit. I want the new shit. I want the motherfuckers that people ain't heard of.
Okay, shout out to
KTONE. Next.
I have a couple of names. They ain't earned it yet.
We don't know them.
Yeah.
I do.
But
shout out to. Okay, let me go. Let me stop bullshitting.
Okay.
Shout out to Lucretia. I'm sorry. Shout out to Lucretia. Black owned brunch coming up. It's her first event. It's going down. Shout out to her.
I just talked to her
Shout out
last
to Solo. She got the Smoke and Sip coming up. It's her first event. Shout out to her. Shout out to Orlando. He's been killing it during COVID. Doing private events. Shout out to him. He got an event coming up this Saturday. Shout out to him. He's going well. Who else? I want to say that's the main 3 that are brand new and they're putting in the work. And shout out to them. And they did a great thing by booking me.
That's what I was gonna say. All those are booking. All those are people that booked you, right?
Yo, wait.
I don't know if that counts.
Wait, though. Before we go, I know y'all gotta go. I want to go back to Eric. Eric has surprised me, bro. He's maintained.
Yeah.
He's got it. He continues to get it done. I remember when he jumped in the market. We were all like, "Fuck is this nigga?"
Yeah. I was the one who introduced him.
Hey. Yeah. You getting it done, bro?
Definitely.
Killing it.
Yeah. I can't deny it.
Shout out to the AHRR Network
and to everybody who's getting it done
big.
like you. I mean, if you 3 years in the game, we're not talking about you. We're talking about. I want to talk about the people that are coming up now.
Yeah.
Give them an opportunity. Especially Lucretia. I just spoke to you yesterday. Good luck with what you're doing. You have my support.
Quit. You gonna do it?
Why didn't I drink the water the whole time?
We love you. Shout out to our sponsors, AHRR Network, for making this possible.
Definitely.
Allowing us to get fucked up and talk about great stories and great history with 3 Deep and Francois and Kevin Kain. We appreciate you to have so many dope shows.
Yeah.
I hope you loved our new setup in season 4. We're so thankful for our network. Shout out to GBL headquarters located in the 5 Points. Please rock with them for all the needs that they have going. Shout out to Mike over there, GBL headquarters. Get busy living. It's going down. It's lit. Also, shout out to the Gold Boys, 5535 West Colfax, for all your CBD products, your hemp products, the Gold Lab, and everything else you need. Shout out to the Gold Boys. They do their thing. And shout out to DJ KTONE, the legendary. He deserves a statue in the middle of Park Hill because he a real one and he do what he's supposed to do. Shout out to the Book Awards. He giving it up to the kids. Yeah. He got the block party coming up. Shout out to KTONE. Shout out to my goddamn self because you know what the hell I got going on and it's lit. Shout out to our beautiful guest, Francois Baptiste, the legendary. Shout out to our beautiful guest, Mr. Kevin Kain. They are legendary. Definitely. And we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all.
White Party, what's the website?
You just cut me the fuck off.
Denver White Party.
Okay.
DenverWhiteParty.com. Reggae on the Roof starting June 17th.
Yes, indeed. Support all them events. Support everything they have going on. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And like that,
we gone.
We gone.
You feel me?
Yeah,
next week.
Feel me.